Y'all still got that intro playing, but I promise I'm changing that music this week. I hate it so much. I promise. I promise it's going to happen. I'm going to change it. I'm gonna.
Over the intro right now.
I'm gonna. Yeah, this is good. This is the Lord speaking over. I'm gonna replace that dog shit music this week. I swear.
Over under of him not doing it is.
Dude, hey, come on. Come on.
It
only took me 2 months to get the maid outfit episode locked in. It's gonna let's give the music some time.
Nick, you look so tired, dude. Your eyes look sunken in.
Everybody's dying on the show.
Oh god,
it feels like everybody.
Hell. Hey, at least I got a haircut and I look less furry. I don't know, for better or worse. I guess it depends on your perspective. But hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode of WhaleWatch. Today, we're going to do the same shit we do every day. I don't know why I said it like that, like something was going to be different. We have nothing different happening today, but we are going to do a little bit of pre-market prep and take a little bit of a look at the PayPal flow, because we had some buyout news, and if I recall, Anthony, on Monday, we were looking at their heat zones, and PayPal was setting up pretty bullish to begin with the news notwithstanding. And so we've got a nice little pop in PayPal in the pre-market session. But I do know, oh shit, dude, that already ripped too. That one was already on the go, what you had up there. I'll just flip this over. Let's just dive right into it. Well, no more fanfare. I don't got the energy for that shit today. I feel like hell. I got cramps all over the place. I'm PMSing. I don't know what else to say. 20% bro. All right.
I gotta show you. So like because I'll typically look at the flow on the weekend. So like this is kind of my weekend prep. Like this was the contract before it was even. I mean Monday there. That's where it was sitting. It was 8% out of the money, and I mean, even after yesterday, it was 12% in the money, and yeah, it's gonna be pretty deep in the money.
That's gonna be different in about 17 minutes.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, we were looking. Like, let me go back to
in the money.
Let me go back to Friday. So like, I'll show you what I saw here. So like again, I kind of pull this info like Saturday, Sunday, and kind of prep it. But that 7-day, look at the 7-day there, ignoring the 7/10 there because that expired last Friday. So this is from last Friday.
Oh, hold that.
Look where all that
way too far.
Good job.
All right, there we go.
Look at where all that positive gamma was on last Friday. All above us there, heavy weekly expirations, and you're sitting on that, support there as well on 46. Look at the 21-day out too. Still, I mean, just all positive gamma there. Your absolute gamma was at 46. So, I mean, we're sitting kind of right on that at the time. I don't know if this changes with that. Let's just see.
Now, what's really cool, though, just really quick while you still have it here. So the general premise of why he's even talking about that positive gamma area is because heavy positive gamma, and you'll see us when we're scalping Periscope after the open here in a moment, they tend to act as magnet points. Where heavy positioning sits, we tend to gravitate toward those prices. And on top of that, just looking at this without it even being overlaid on a full chart, look at that W formation. That is the exact formation that when scalping, you'll see me time and time again, even if the flow's bull or bearish as all hell, I will hold off on shorting that, because that pattern often, not always, just like every pattern, it tends to lead toward a breakout to get back up to prior resistance levels. And quite honestly, they're already above the main resistance level. That looks like it was right around 51. And we're trading 56 in pre-market. My God.
Yeah, that's
all right, go ahead.
A big pop there. But yeah, I mean, that 7-day, like that's what I'm looking for, is trying to find, price where price is sitting below or above positive gamma, because it's not always necessarily calls. Yeah, I mean, that was a really interesting one, and just kind of looking at this too as well. Make sure it's sitting on that Friday. Look at that.
YouTube says Anthony needs coffee. You're dying more than me, apparently.
Dude, I've had coffee like once in my life. I like the smell of coffee. I can't stand the taste.
God damn it. And more than me.
I'll have my water,
had it once in your life?
Yeah, dude, it's disgusting.
How long ago was it?
Like 10 years ago. I don't know.
And you haven't tried it again since?
I'm not drinking coffee, dude. You know how bad caffeine is for you?
I'm not a big coffee guy either, and I don't have much caffeine. But like, maybe your taste has changed in 10 fucking years.
Hold on.
Oh god. Oh
He's
god.
talking about how bad caffeine is for you, but I have seen this guy hose a chocolate bar packed with activated THC. Do you know how bad sugar is for you, Anthony? If we're gonna go that route, don't you bastardize my dirty bean water. What the hell?
We see the McDonald's orders you put on your fucking desk.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
You know what?
Constantly getting pictures of McDonald's and Wendy's. This guy, and he's hating on caffeine. I can't. I don't even know if I want to give him a chance to defend himself with that heresy.
Yeah, probably not.
PayPal.
Anyways, you drink your really high elevated caffeine. That's gonna hurt your heart over time.
You hurt my heart, bro.
That's fair.
Okay.
I don't know which way to take it, but we're taking it. I don't.
Tucker was Tucker almost was gonna defend me there and say he's not a coffee fan either. I saw it in his eyes.
I'm not.
Yeah, see.
Holy shit!
That is
maybe coffee's what's making you like messed up. Have you ever thought about that?
Me?
No, not you.
Oh,
silly goose. You don't drink coffee.
No, I know, but I thought you were still just wanting to insult me because it's like it's a freaking Wednesday morning. Oh Lord.
Why is Tucker so giggly?
I don't know. Maybe he had an extra good time on his trip. Like an extra.
I was traveling with my dad. Oh God.
So PayPal, that lovely news.
So back to Friday here. Like, look at that big spike in that daily gamma there. That is something that should be catching your eye, and just, I mean, kind of looking in here too. Look where all that net gamma is. It's all on the call side. We're sitting right above that, like right above that put wall. I almost said the gamma flip there for the price, but your put wall was 46. We were sitting at 46.22, so we were on support as well. Just looking at the short dated net gamma here too, all on your short dated call strikes there. 717, obviously ignore that. Get out of the way. I've had a issue this week with like scrolling over data and the box is just staying there. And I just want to smash my computer.
that's somewhat known. It's being worked on as well. Some of the candles, like the 1 minute view on the options reads, will be touched up soon as well, because I know the 1 minute candles, the volume candles, get messy. That'll be solved shortly. I'm also going to flash something on screen here, unrelated to everything. Back to me saying I swear I'm going to change that dog shit intro song. Brad made this.
You should see the one Brad made for my lunch. He was like, what's he getting for lunch? And then like, I absolutely blew the thing out, and I had to get Arby's because Popeyes their driveway was closed, or drive-through was closed, and I was like, hey, I guess I'm gonna get fucking disgusting Arby's.
For anyone listening, not watching, he made a Polymarket. Will Nick from Unusual Whales change the background music to the intro? I'm gonna. The no is at 99%, so now's your time to bet the under, baby.
See, the problem that you made that though is that actually will make him do it. Even though he's been saying it for months. Now there's money on the line.
I just bought
now he's actually
50,000 yeses, and I'm going to make it.
Isn't that insider trading?
Not my problem. It's Polymarket. Hey.
Fair enough. Hey, it's actually true.
Never mind. Just moving on.
Yeah, let's finish this here. Yeah, so I mean, like 717 was big. Obviously 710 was big, but that doesn't matter at that point. But if we let me go back to the flow from Friday there too. So like Tuesday. Nope, not Monday. There we go. Friday, like if I go in here, let's do this. Just kind of look at that face value of that flow that was I gotta exclude the expired stuff. Yeah, look at that face value, and you can obviously it shows it's saved now because we're looking at it, but that face value of that flow, all calls there. All calls. Yes, we had some longer dated stuff, and the shorter dated stuff wasn't really
side lean too.
It wasn't really, identifiable as opening, but that 8750 call was your opener there. Look at all that volume against that open interest. go back to Friday. That's how it looked there. And yeah, I mean, 99 cents there. And yeah, they were already happy on Monday, but gonna be a lot happier today.
Someone in the YouTube chat asked how UW differs from Mentor Q. We are significantly more retail based than Mentor Q. I would say we're a lot user friendly too, a lot more user friendly. They're very chart centric. We're very data display centric. We have a pretty clean UI. It's a lot easier for new people to navigate, especially with filtering. And we have a shitload of informational tools on the site, etc. We're branching deeper into gamma exposure. If you missed the news, we now have 1-minute updates on attributed market maker gamma positioning in SPX, and that's what we'll be trading live for you today. We'll be using that tool. It's called Periscope. Updates every 1 minute. There are no customer positioning in that data. We'll do a little bit more of a look at that after the open when we start taking some trades. But that's basically more or less how we differ, I'd say. We are much more retail friendly. Y'all, I can't read that. I can't read Arabic or
Japanese.
I was going to say kanji or hiragana, but I couldn't remember which was which.
That's the hiragana. Kanji
We got our incumbent weeb Tucker.
I did a little bit of Japanese study in high school. A little bit.
They had that in your school?
I don't know. Me and my friends did it on like Duolingo. Like we like.
Oh hell yeah!
Okay.
Yeah.
Battling of Duolingos.
Yeah, we would like really try to get higher scores than each other.
Hold on. Somebody in the Twitter chat says they're sitting on $160 contracts. I can't tell if you're saying 0.03 cents or if it's supposed to be 36 cents per contract, but expiring on 7/17 after he saw alerts on Twitter. Took a lotto position a few weeks back. Dude, you're about to be happy. Even with the weekly expiration, you might get a pop on those. It'll be a little dicey because those are expiring in 2 days. You should still get a pop because PayPal is pretty damn close. You might be able to capitalize on an implied volatility hike at open while people are flipping shit around. Just keep in mind, you only have 2 days expiration and they're still $4.50 out of the money. So play that safe. But dude, I hope they pop nice and hard for you at the open, homie. Somebody said you could change the jingle, but the old one will live rent-free in my head forever. Dude, it's painful. I am so mad about that. I meant to change it.
I don't know why you guys don't like it.
It sounds like a fucking YouTube ad. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And every time I bring it up, people in chat are like, yes, please change it. I'm not alone. Like, on all platforms. Yeah, he got them for 3 cents a piece. Yeah, dude, a little pop in those, especially if you're sitting in 100. Just a little pop's going to be nice. Let's go to 10 even. It would probably be short-lived, though, unless they really keep pushing it.
Is the interest on ass or nap poll going up right now in the YouTube chat?
What happened?
And if you're watching on another platform, go vote.
Yeah, we got to figure out a way to have like a we're already kind of looking at a way to put the shows on site, but that's a little bit further down the pipeline. But we need a better way to do polls and stuff that joins every platform. Because the problem is we can't do a lot of the stuff that you can do on just Twitch and YouTube locally because Twitter sucks and Substack's not much better for streams. But we gotta do something about that so we can keep things involved. Most of our viewers are on Twitter. And it's really hard to get a poll going on Twitter because they don't have any stream features whatsoever. I already bitched about their new live stream thing that they were hyping up like it's the most amazing thing for streamers ever. It's literally a reskin of the old system. There's nothing new. There's no tracking. There's nowhere to house VODs for people to find later. But that's a different story. Fuck them.
Speaking of Twitter, you know what, Tucker? You missed a very interesting Friday.
Oh, you did.
What happened?
You're gonna have to scroll through chat.
Yeah,
you know what? Tucker, mute us. We're still in pre-market. We'll look at PayPal continuously into the open because we're gonna take a look at how open fares. Plus, we got our homie sitting in those $60 calls. I want to see if he gets some profit off of them. Let me see.
It's bad, Tucker. It's bad. It's probably one that you.
What do you want me to do to see this?
Let me. I'm scrolling up. I'm trying to find it here. We I had kind of the backstory behind it. I had some random person follow me.
First part of the backstory was why it happened to begin with. Somebody was spamming AI porn in the Twitter chat.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah,
Sweet.
yeah.
And you let it happen, right?
Kinda.
You were like, hell yeah.
Kinda. But Tucker, right about... Alright, where the hell did it go? I just had it. Right about now. Because I know there are plenty of people who missed it in chat as well. Because they might not have been here when this happened. Here we go. Alright. Let me pop this open.
No. Let's see what
How
we
come
got
I-
here.
Pause. Exit.
See if we got anything vol.
Come on, piece of shit.
Wait, am I supposed to be watching this in your Discord or what?
Watch it on the show. Go to the
Oh.
Twitter feed and watch it there. Otherwise, you're not going to get the audio.
Okay. then it's, I'm gonna be reacting like 40 seconds late.
Not on
okay.
Twitter. Not on Twitter. Not on Twitter.
Oh, that's right. There's not yet.
All right, I'm pushing play. Chat.
Yep, okay,
this is
watching.
what you missed on Monday. If if you weren't here.
All right, let's see what we got here. See if we got anything volume.
Please. Thanks.
It's always something different. Yeah,
at least
I'll
it
have to-
wasn't just some dude, but that was very clearly an AI profile. Oh god,
yeah,
it's 2 minutes long.
I
I
had
forgot.
somebody after Wednesday.
Guys, don't get baited by lust, brothers. Don't do it.
I had
trap.
somebody follow me on Twitter after Wednesday's show, and I was like, "What?" It was like the goofiest name ever, and I clicked on the profile. I instantly unclicked the profile because it was a guy doing something. And I'm like, "How the fuck did you find me?"
Yeah, he was doing something all right.
I
There's
was
that one
like,
guy that pops in
"What?"
asking if he can plug his feet pics OnlyFans. He comes
Yeah,
into the chat every now and again.
this was not feet pics. This was not feet pics.
Anthony
it
just
was-
clicks the link and he's like, "Oh, there's an asshole."
I was like, what? I wonder if they unfollowed me.
Oh,
No.
Twitter
I
is
was
such a
just
cesspool,
like-
man.
Well, and like, 'cause it looked like a familiar kind of name, and I'm like, I gotta look at this, and then I was like, I probably shouldn't have looked at that. Oh yeah, I'm
He bookmarked it. That's why he found it so fast. He bookmarked that shit. He saved that
I'm
for
sending
later.
I'm sending you it in the chat. and
I've
you
got a
can
feeling
see
I
it.
can't show it on screen.
No, do not show it on the
Do we
screen.
need to
Do
open
not
an
show it on the
Unusual Whales
screen.
Patreon for super uncensored shit? Is that what we... Oh my god!
I was like, bro, what the fuck?
I'll describe it. I'll describe it, but I won't show it. Anthony got accosted by a gentleman holding
Wait.
a Red Bull
send me the
can.
link.
I'll take you in it. I'll take you in it. Tucker.
It's in
I'll
the
take you
chat.
in it.
It's in the chat. All right, I'll go back like 2 seconds just for the lead up to this shit. It's so stupid. Gentleman holding a Red Bull can. Now I want to point out though, the angle makes it seem a lot bigger than it is. I want to point out that is one of the small Red Bull cans. I'm just gonna leave that there. That is one of the 8-ounce ones. So I mean, you know, you got that going for you, but it is the small can. But that is graphic. Very very prominent mushroom head, if you will.
I'll
Yeah, some guy sent him a Red Bull can next to his penis. For those who didn't glean everything that happened in there. So that's the kind of stuff we get on the show. And Anthony's not even the one who wore a dress on the show. That was me. So you'd think I'd get the
No.
penis. But I did not get the penis, and I'm grateful for that. That's not an invitation, let me be clear.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh, Tucker saw it.
Tucker saw it. Yeah, the dude's
Wow.
entire the dude's
Wow.
entire
Right?
profile. The
It's
dude's
right
entire
there.
profile is him, you know, with a Red Bull can and his thing. He must have a Red Bull sponsor or something. I don't know. Rocket sponsor? I don't know.
That.
I honestly don't doubt it. Red Bull sponsors fucking everything.
Not us, bruh.
Yeah, what the fuck, Red Bull?
Yeah, that was.
We'll be the RB Leipzig of options and futures trading. Market's open, but let's finish this read on that PayPal contract.
Yeah, I want to see what that
because-
PayPal's doing.
Yeah, dude,
there.
god
Oof.
damn. They already topped out at 569 right out of the open.
Yeah, only 500%.
That is the cleanest entry because there were other contracts. I know Snorlax caught a look at the $50 call for the 24th, but it's a little messier. These are cleaner. They're very clear entry.
That's a big one there, and then you had your big PayPal one there. Sorry, not talking about Red Bull stuff right now.
It was the 8-ounce can, so we got to be careful with throwing that big word around.
Yeah, Tucker, that's what you missed on Friday. Friday was really, that's what happens when there's like no flow or anything.
Popo asks, I do intraday. Will there be end of day levels available for GC NASDAQ? I trade the micro NASDAQ on the show, and we'll do intraday levels. I usually am done trading by like 11 a.m. Eastern. I'm not much of a high time frame person, but we will be having more high time frame people on the show. I think we're going to try to get a Joe named Joe in here on Friday if he's around. He does a lot of longer term charting, and he charts a lot more for flow trading than I do too. When I trade options flow, it's mostly just the flow. When I'm charting, it's on the 5-minute and the 1-minute for the most part because my scalps are very in and out. I'm not somebody who sits through drawdown. I'll take really tight stop outs while I kind of fish for the entry on the same pattern. It's just how my psychology works. I'm not good at staring at drawdown indefinitely, even if I know I'm right. I'm a lot better at saying, okay, I'm out, I'll get back in. Sometimes I'll size into the move. It depends on the structure. Right now we've got, since we have it on the screen, positive gamma is built up above us in that 7,600 all the way up to 7,660 range. But the heaviest positive gamma is still down below us at 75.50. It's fallen off a teeny bit. And then down there at 75.35, we've got some buildup as well. So I'm going to be looking for this range to play out. If we see any real flips in this zone, we might get some negative gamma acceleration one way or the other. But right now, sitting on my hands and waiting to see how this open pans out. Let's take another quick look at those 50s before we start jumping on flow requests. And NASDAQ's already pulling back. So I'm looking to see where they take it, see if I can catch a bounce for a short or a reversal for a long. We're waiting.
Yeah, just the only one transaction so far on it. Or, well, 14 transactions, but only kind of one dot now. There, yeah. Well, that's,
What was that entry price?
$1.02.
Fuck off.
And they got those when PayPal was at 46.06. So these are, about $9 in the money there.
That's almost a 6x.
I'm trying to kind of do the math here because it showed they were 12% in the money there. I don't think this is updated yet.
Yeah, that's not updated yet.
Because they're a little deeper than 8% in the money now.
Yeah, flip it to the 1 day. Flip it to the 1 day.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, that's not
the math ain't mathing yet. The math ain't mathing yet. It's like, what is going on there?
All right, I gotta get my periscope open on this side.
Still chugging. Yeah, that's I don't know if we're gonna see that whale exit.
Real quick, this is why I didn't chase into that short. Right here where they bounced is at the bottom of the shelf of the breakdown to my 850 level. We have traded this 850 level like 7 times on the show now. It happened in pre-market when we weren't looking, so we missed that long. But look at that wick, Anthony. Perfect.
Yeah.
literally 29,850. Literally to the tick. But we back tested what had been support that they lost to test that 850. We just back tested the top of that range and bounced. I'm not comfortable chasing one way or the other yet. I want to see what kind of range they set for us. I'll be a little patient this morning. We had a really good day yesterday and on Monday, so we're not going to fuck around. Yeah, Twitch does do polls just fine. The problem is like tying them all together.
Oh yeah, we're going on, man.
W Burns Trades, give us the update, homie. Give us the update. Don't leave us hanging. Did they give you a couple shekels on those out of the monies? Because they're still out of the money, but I expect a little bit of a pop, at least on the short term, before that implied volatility crashes down. We're now below 75.80 on SPX. Perfect rejection of it. I'm eyeballing.
I'm give me a rejection, and then I can get along there because I love that
I want
7610
about a
and that
20
7600 there. Oof.
Yeah, I want about a 20 to 25 point bounce in NASDAQ to try to chase a short, but I
Oof.
don't like that 7610 explosion up there.
Yeah, I don't like where we're trading at right here.
We
It'd be a
are
very,
in,
very
yeah.
risky spot, but man.
So real quick,
Oof.
to show again why no entry yet, for me, and Anthony's thinking the same thing, I think, we have this wicked wide range of negative gamma with positive gamma on either side, but most of it's building up above us. These negative gamma zones can accelerate one way or the other because market makers tend to buy into buying pressure. They'll buy into strength and sell into weakness inside these negative gamma zones. We're in a 50-50 spot. The 7580 just flipped negative on the 0-day contract. If they could stick the landing here, back test and hold, I might be tempted into a long to see how close they can pull up to that 7610. Because look at that. It just built up again. This whole range just went more negative. So to summarize that spiel of dog shit that just came out of my mouth, this is an either-or area. We're in a 50-50 zone, and we're smack dab in the middle of it. Because like I said, buyers tend to buy into strength, market makers buy into strength, sell into weakness in these negative gamma zones. This is a 50-50 spot. It could break out. It could instantly reverse a knife. This isn't a good entry for me. If they give a good, strong pullback, maybe down to 75-70 area where we bounce to begin with, I'm probably going to be tempted into a long if nothing else changes. But right now, I'm waiting a second. A bit of a risky entry spot.
Yeah, I guess who diddled in the middle there?
Did you?
I will. Yeah, I'm in a little bit there. I got my stop already hit. I had my stop right there at that shelf there though.
You've
But
been getting so frisky with chases lately, man.
I know.
You have been getting frisky.
I know.
Dude needs caffeine and a chill pill. Double stack them.
I mean, hey, but I'm gonna get a news candle anyways when I'm in this trade, so why does it matter at that point? Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna go all the way down to 75.50 though. That's a pretty big drop there. We'll see. If we get a little closer to the bottom of that negative gamma though, I'm gonna hop back in, depending on what's going on there. Yeah, that was a quick stop out, probably down 50 off that one. Yeah, we're down 50 to start the day. That's okay. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. But I knew it was a risky entry when I got in there. I just like seeing that explosion up there at the top there. And
well, as someone who thrives on shorting, I don't love it, but I'll be patient.
Yeah.
I'll wait.
Yeah.
I'll wait. Well, now.
That flow fee. Ooh,
dude, the NASDAQ's knife there. I did not get my entry, but look where they bounced yet again. They are cock teasing a breakdown below that 850, and they're not giving it. Now I need a bigger back test. Usually what I like to do is I like to enter my shorts on back tests of the prior shelf. They're not there. And so if they just knife this, I'm going to have to be even more patient to see if this turns into another stair step down to do the same thing from the downside on that I was waiting for on this. So we're just hanging out.
God, dude, this setup is just screaming long though right now.
Be careful.
Can we get down here? Can we get down here a little bit more?
If we can, I would like them to bounce up to like 29,915 on the NASDAQ first.
Man, all that positioning's up.
That would be ideal. I am tempted. Let's see what this 1 minute candle does. They might bait me into it a little earlier than I want in. And they did. We're short, and we're doing nice. I'm probably going to take it off at 850 here. I'm going to take that $100. Yes, we can break down. Yes, market makers can accelerate into that move. But we have been holding that 850 as a line in the sand during the entire overnight session, into pre-market, into now. So now I just took my $100 scalp there. I'm content with that. Now I'm again waiting for the back test to the bottom of this shelf. They didn't quite get the full move here, but they did bait me in on this 1 minute candle, so we took it. Now I just got to wait again. See if they can get us to... Where were we yesterday? 790 range is a little bit of support. That's where we broke out in the overnight session. Right around that 790 to 29,800 area on Nazi. So if they get way down there, oh shit. I'll have a little bit of fun. But now I'm just going to wait to see what they do. Is this going to be another stair step down, or is it going to get reversed on and become the new support? But we're waiting. We're 1 for 1 on the morning,
dropped off
baby.
a little bit up there.
Yeah, that's what I like to see.
76.10 dropped
That's what
a
I like
little
to see.
bit
That's
there.
what I like to see.
They got a little giddy there at open.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see if they can
got-
hold this 850 and maybe give me a little bit of a cleaner entry to take a second stab at it. We're 1 for 1. Let's see if I got any slippage on that exit. I did. We only made 90, not 100. That's fine. Let's see what this 1 minute.
Yeah, I got.
Those of you waiting, drop your flow requests in the chat. We're going to be interrupting the shit out of each other repeatedly over and over and over because we're going to be taking live trades this whole time. As long as the setups are there, we're 1 for 1 on the morning currently. Account A is up about $90. We are hanging out. Well, I guess we're 1 for 2. You took that tiny little tickle.
Yeah.
A tiny little tickle.
That was not the.
Oh,
not
the
the
way
best
those
entry.
net call premiums knifed is getting me happy.
Yeah, I was gonna say market tide is absolutely kind of puking right now.
But go ahead and drop your flow requests, tickers, contracts, and we'll take a look, see in between scalps and occasionally interrupting each other if we get into a trade, just to keep paying attention to it, because we have a bad habit of getting into a trade and then not paying attention to it because we're talking about other shit. But we do have a blanket request right out of the gate here for NVTS, one of my arch nemeses, because I caught NVTS flow at like $2 a share. I caught the $4 call leaps.
Something like that.
Oh my god. And then it juiced. It's down quite a bit from its highs. But let's see if we have anything even worth talking about on here. I just missed the entry because I'm talking.
Let's
I'll just show that what I was waiting for just happened. This might still push a little higher, but that would have been a nice little 30-pointer right off of the bottom of that shelf. I'm not chasing. Let's do NVTS. Then if I get a new setup, I will interrupt you like I always do.
But let's take a peek here. When do we have earnings? So 7/27, we got 12 days till earnings. Yeah, and dude, my flow feed was just dead yesterday. I found one decent little piece of flow all day, and I'm just like, I should have went out. I was gonna say I'd go out and touch grass, but it was like 100 here, so like, yeah. Stuck in here. It's just a nightmare. I want to see what that big spike was there on 7/10. Let's go see what that was there. Ooh, look at that. 7/31/17 call and that 7/31/21 call. Those are some big whales there. Big whales there. They're still in. Look at that. These are still in. It is a... Oh, go ahead. You got a trade? You're in something?
No, I have a warning.
Oh, about the slippage?
Yeah, earlier it wasn't an issue, but Nate's talking in chat that there's slippage. There wasn't when we took that trade, but there is now. Everybody take a look here. This is the dome. It's showing Phil's bid ask on the contract. See how this bid and ask keeps jumping all over the fucking place? And the fill price, the highlighted number, is just happening at random spots. That is a messy dome. That is a lot of slippage. Orders are filling at random. So when you see this happening, I keep my hands off, because as soon as you click sell or buy market, even your limit orders can get slipped up and get a bad fill. Right now, this is buyers and sellers having a little bit of discordance with agreed upon pricing. You'll see the bid and the ask jump around. You'll see that fill price show way outside of them. That's messy. That's when you can hurt yourself if you enter. Like right now, my desire is to chase this short. We lost my support level at 850, the thing I was waiting for to happen. But when the dome's jumping around like this, I don't want to take 10 points of slippage as soon as I enter the trade. So if you are scalping the NASDAQ, the micro NASDAQ, just be aware of that. It's not as bad on ES right now, but the NASDAQ's having quite a bit of slippage. So just be careful.
Yes.
NVTS, baby.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. It's getting a little dumped there. Yeah. So I saw those 7/31/17s here. It is a big multi-leg trade there. You got. It all looks like it's all opening stuff here. I don't know if you want to try to do this when you got the one bid side 19 column there, but you got everything else ask side mostly there. It looks like. Yeah, it's a 4-legger here. So I don't know if you want to try to do that one or if you just want to say nope.
Do we have any open interest on those? I was just reading through the chat. Hammer.
No, not really. Not too
Took
much.
the short and
Nothing
exit
too
with
big.
21% on SPY. Fuck yeah, dude. We love
There you
those
go.
20% base hits. Yeah, those are all new,
Nice
aren't
job.
they?
Yeah.
I don't like the fills. Those
Yeah,
fills are
it's. I mean,
dog.
they're primarily towards the ask, but then you got the one bid there. That's not truly a bid, but
I would be more
it's
inclined to believe that 2 of these are sold and 2 of these are bought.
to-
But it's hard to
yeah.
tell which is which with those fill prices. The only ones that are kind of leaning clear are the 17s
Kind
and
of
the
that
23s.
17s.
Yeah, those are the only 2 that kind of are clear. I don't like that.
Yeah,
little
that's
messy
that's
for
kind
me.
of that's what was the big spike there in that call premium on 710 there. So it's all those guys right there, that top 4 right there. Just
Dude, the dome is still so
so-
gappy. I want to chase
still?
this short so bad. We're doing a little baby drill here. We're down about 90 points from where my last scalp took place. I don't like the dome. It's still just chopping around like crazy in there. Again, just trying to take a position here, you're gonna eat some drawdown the instant you click
Yeah.
that button. So we got to be a little more patient here. I'm 1 for 1 on this Nasdaq account. I'm gonna let the buyers and sellers settle the fuck down before I try to end.
Yeah, at least yeah. I'm being patient. If we get down here, maybe look for a long, possibly. I don't want to short when we're that far down here. I mean, that's a
And
big
we've
range.
got
We
new
could
build up above. Yeah, we're right at the bottom of that
it's-
negative gamma range. I wouldn't want to short quite yet anyway. Yeah, we're waiting. We're waiting.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll see how that next update looks here. Back to NVTS here. I'm looking at the heat zone. So again, earnings are on the 27th here. So this is our biggest kind of heat zone on this one. Does fall after earnings here, and it is a lot of negative gamma kind of below us here. Absolute gamma is at 17, but look at all that acceleration in there. It's a kind of either way one right now.
I didn't know it went that high. What the fuck?
Oops.
It went to 30?
31.79
Bro!
actually.
That's almost as bad as the hood call out, where I got it at 11 and didn't touch it. I hate myself. God damn. Anyway, moving on. Let's see what they had anything else going on. That sucks.
So, yeah, nothing really else. Nothing much today so far, but I mean that 710 is the one that kind of stuck out, but it's that big ugly multi-legger. So, not seeing too much other than that there right now, especially today. Just kind of smaller volume right now. Yeah, so not really seeing too much on NVTS currently.
Other than that, Tucker dropped a Tesla blanket request. Dude, I really want to, but the dome's still nasty. It completely played out that entire negative gamma range we were talking about off of open, and I only caught. Now again, I'm gonna bitch. Like I complain about mistrades a lot. Complaining is in my very genome, but we made $100 on the short. That's fine. That's a nice little dub that we took. Yeah, it could have been more. Can't dwell on that. Now I'm just waiting for the next setup and for the dome to chill the hell out so I can take a trade without eating slippage the instant I get in. They're trying to base here at that 790 spot that I mentioned at the morning. I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to draw like an if-ish line there. I'm going to remove it later today, because it's not a true level for me at this time. But this is that range I was talking about from the overnight session breakout. Look at that. We're right on top of the overnight session breakout. So I want them to bounce this good and hard, and for these guys to chill the hell out and let me play.
Yeah, I was eyeing that long. I don't like that decreasing position up there. That's all kind of decreasing there. We'll have to see what happens if we get down. I mean, there's kind of building up down below us there.
If this just waterfalls without giving me an entry, I'm gonna throw shit at Tucker.
Look at your market tide too. Call premiums are just puking right now.
Oh yeah, they're shit in the bed.
Puking.
Yeah, I'm beyond. I should have stayed in that short, but that 850 was holding its support so many times repeatedly. I still stand by the exit. And right now, anything is just chasing your ass off.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see that reaction if we get down to oh man, what did that update look like? Let's go back up here. Come on.
Yeah,
So
that
our
dome's
negative
still
EM is kind of
just
dropping
so
off.
choppy. If you're taking
I don't-
trades on futures right now, be careful. It's very slippy still. Which is funny
I
because
don't
this isn't
like.
the movement's not particularly volatile. It's kind
No.
of uniform, but fills are just fucking flying everywhere.
Yeah.
This is a sit and wait sitch. Although again,
Yeah,
I'm tempted. I'm very tempted.
I exactly see why you're tempted. I mean, they're building up below us here and then dropping off above. Man. See, why can't we rewire our brains where I like we both can do a happy medium of longs and shorts?
I mean, it's funny. We have like dueling trades in a way because I only short and you long for the most part.
I actually took a couple. Actually, I hit the news candle at
in your favor for
towards
once.
the end of the
That's
day.
a damn
Yeah,
miracle.
yesterday towards the end of the day, and then it the slippage gave me a really crappy fill, so I didn't even really get to
Here's a bit
whatever.
of a bounce. Let's see if they can. There's not even a shelf for me to align with, so I'm going to be looking pre-market a bit. This right here is the last shelf they formed. That was the short off of the 850 rejection I wanted. Can't, now I just got to wait again. If they bounce this whole range, I'm going to have to do it. That's another 40, 50 points above us. But I'm just keeping an eye on it. They could just as well run a full turnaround in this negative gamma zone. So we're still in a dicey area. I might take a couple stabs at it with really tight stops to see where they go. But for the most part, we're kind of chilling.
Would have loved Jurassic get a little bit lower there.
Okay, I caught
get
it.
It's kind of forming that there. I was gonna say.
I would like them to set a new low here.
Me too. Oh, that negative gamma is growing there, 75.72.
It is. They could just as well turn this around, full 180. But right now, trajectory is downward, and we're being chilling, hanging out.
Yeah, that market tide is not. That's a tough one to go against right now.
Want to take a
Let me
peek
do
at Tesla. I am in a small trade right now, but it's very small size. I'm only trading one contract on this instead of my usual 2 to 3. Because, like I said, there's nasty slippage happening. We're just kind of hanging out and playing it safe. But I'll keep you updated. If something spicy happens, I'll be sure to interrupt you like crazy.
Cool. Sounds good. Tesla earnings coming up on the 22nd. Got about 7 days till earnings. Premiums is kind of all over the place here on these. I did have a kind of interesting heat zone read going into this week here. A lot of positive gamma above us here. I mean, you look at the 717, 720 here. There's a lot of positive gamma up here still. Hasn't really dropped off or anything. So, I mean, that's a good sign if you're looking for longs there. Your absolute gamma is 420. Yes.
Hey, lazy. 420 bong rips for Jesus.
That 0 day. So we're at 405 looks to be our highest. We were up a little bit this morning, and look where we were, 405-ish. Look where we rejected. I mean, almost exactly on that heavy positive gamma there. So
I took a stop out on that one, waiting for re-entry my gang.
Are we bouncing?
Yeah, we bounced nice.
Much?
It's that same spot that I was looking at. I got in a little early, but that's all right.
Okay. Yeah, the Tesla's here. I mean, we came up and touched that 405 exactly, and look where we rejected. Right at that heavy positive gamma. Again, dealers are going to sell into that strength there. So acts as magnet, but again, then will act as resistance once you get up there. So kind of already scratched that 0 day off there for me. But that 2 day out there, I mean, you got 420, 430, 410. 720 there, you got 410, 415, 420. So I mean, there's some positive gamma to the upside here that looks a little interesting to me. And then just kind of looking at any flow today, I'm probably guess we're not seeing too much here. Let's just see if we can find anything that's maybe opening Tesla flow is so hard to kind of try to find anything significant on.
It's a messy bitch.
There's just so much there.
Tons and tons of volume on the regular.
Let's get rid of this. Just try to whittle it down a little bit. Let me get rid of some of these multi-legs. Multi-leg. Let's not do anything deep in the money, and we're gonna probably be down to not much. Let's see. So 0 day. Let's get rid of 0 days. There's so much volume on the 0 days where it's so hard to kind of read that anyways. Let's just kind of do a little glance here. Anything sticking out in that volume column? Not really. All that volume's a lot lighter than that open interest there. Yeah, I'm not seeing much in there for flow. You'll get some interesting Tesla flow every once in a while, but for the most part, I mean, this 715 here, who knows what's going on in here? Who knows where somebody's passing contracts off, so on. This is messy. There's not a signal in that. I'll see people post heavy volume contracts, and it doesn't help. I mean, there's not really directionality to that. And even looking at that there, I mean, your ask and bid is split there too anyways. There's nothing really directional in there. Now, from a volume standpoint, yes, it's interesting, but doesn't mean that it's automatically bullish because there's 60,000 contracts being traded on the 715 410 call. Just there's nothing there. Just kind of the plain and simple breakdown there. Hey, look, now
we are getting quite a drop in net put premiums as well. They might give it the old-fashioned runaround. I'm still sitting in this re-entry. I'm leaving my stop where it is. I'm in profit a little bit, but we're getting some push into that heavy negative gamma. Let's see if they reject it or reclaim.
I may snag it a quick short here with you, actually.
Hey man,
I may snag a very quick one there. Oh, I've got the balls. Let's do it. Let's give her a little one.
As they stop me out, probably. They got within a tick of my stop right there. They got real fucking close.
Let's keep her going. Keep her going. We're up.
Yep, my stop is right above that candle we just printed. So
yeah, I'm being very cautious here.
I think they might take me out.
Oh, fucker.
They might retest that 850. Remember, we have that wide range of negative gamma here.
Yeah, that's being very cautious there.
That's why I'm being a little tentative and keeping that stop nice and tight. I'm only going to take like 10 points on a loss here. But my target is pretty damn near 100 points. So the risk to reward is obviously there. If they take me out, my next entry isn't way up until 840s on the NASDAQ. That's where they set the bottom of that last shelf to the downside. But for the most part, I'm not loving how Gamma's repositioning. We still have that 7550 down below us that's pretty firm. But what you got on your chart here? Did you get in?
She's starting to kind of reject. It gave me a crappy fill. I tried to put a stop up and it wicked me.
Oh, fair enough.
It wicked me.
Like I said, dude, slippage is being weird this morning. That's why I'm keeping size small and stops tight. Really tight. If they just blow through this, that's fine. We're only going to lose tops $45 to $50 if they take it out. But my target is a new low of day.
I like that. I like that rejection there. Again, that rejection.
I kind of want to
I kind of want to hop back in again with you there.
I need
a little bit. I like it. How's our tide looking?
They're setting new highs and new highs and higher lows on the 1 minute on this bounce. So I still suspect they're gonna tick me out, and that's okay. Again, stops really tight. There it is. They got me. Now I'm eyeballing to see if they can retest as high as 850. If they clear 850, a back test on 850 from above is gonna get me long. All right, there's 850 already.
Yeah, these big ranges, man.
They're good for people who wheel really well.
They're dropping off below us, man. I might have to hop in along here. I like how we kind of are holding that 70 there.
Yeah, this is a nice.
We're already kind of popping a little bit there too. We're popping a little bit there.
Like I was saying earlier, closer to open, once we set these wide negative gamma ranges, they kind of tend to test both sides.
I was gonna say it's funny how we're talking about up here and then down there, and look where we're testing both. I feel like the ranges have played out pretty much almost on every episode of jeez. There's the
it makes it fun.
Yeah,
unless you're wrong, then it hurts a little bit.
Man, I would have couldn't have just tested 50 there, could we? Couldn't have just tested 50 where we were looking for maybe a long there.
Everybody keep your flow requests coming. We're taking a bit of a breather because I've got some mess going on the dome again as well. We're going to be a little safe on our entries. We're back to about break even on those 2 stop outs. So we're chilling still. We're chilling.
Yeah, I was checking my feed. Here's my flow feed so far this morning. Yeah, dude, it was so bad yesterday. I mean, like, what do? You can't force stuff. I mean, there's people, sitting on the sidelines waiting for earnings season to kind of get going. I don't blame them.
Yeah, earnings gets dicey. You can have one of the mags report something spicy and just drag everything else down, everything else equal. So it's always a factor. Or that PayPal news was fun as shit. For anyone who's in there.
I want to go back and see.
Our homie that was long from a few weeks ago never replied, so I hope he's okay.
It's probably out on vacation.
Maybe they're still out of the money. This is
they're still still going 558 now.
God damn. Well, 569 I think was the ultimate high. Oh nope, 575 was now. Yeah, I'm sitting on my hands nice and firm at the moment. I got to see where this bounce takes us. We're already pushing near the top of that negative gamma zone.
It's starting to kind of drop off. I'm looking at 75.90 there, maybe for a little rejection. Come up there and reject that.
We're still kind of reclaiming that 29,850 level on the NASDAQ. I'm keeping an eye on this right here. I would love a deep pullback to maybe tempt me in.
Yeah, I mean, our only closest positive gamma here is your 75.90 and then 75.65 there. At least maybe we can at least range in this a little bit better. At least that you don't have to wait for 30 points to get in something. Just the patience. And when I was doing my my stream yesterday, I was sitting there. I'm like, there's nothing going on. Like, this is just brutal. I took 2 trades in Power Hour, 35 minutes each trade. I'm like, are you? Bro, I don't want to sit in these trades that long. It's so just. Oh, I hate that. Like, I like my quick in and out.
They're going to give me the pullback I want. They might just push this whole range again here. I have a buy order down at 790, and that is quite a ways away now. They might not give me that test. This is a nice push up. Right through that negative gamma.
We got a big NVIDIA put that just hit. 727, 210 put. 5,300 contracts against 181 open. Good, nice spike in that put premium there. Net volume's negative.
Let's pop that open.
I want to see how these look.
Yeah.
Let's take these guys. And so I want to see where that descending fill is here. I'm hoping it's just one contract, and it looks like it's just a penny below. But look at that nice IV spike when it comes in. Spot is filling at the ask. These don't overlap earnings, which is fantastic. Very fantastic. And yeah, your descending fill here is on just that 15 size little trade in there, a cent below the ask. Not a huge deal. We recover there. Spot comes back up. Yeah, I think these look buy to open to me. These look interesting. We can save these and come back and take a peek at these on Friday. They're at the money too, which is really nice. Really, really nice. Let me throw these in here. Let me snag a little screenshot. Yeah, have NVIDIA just drag us down for you. How about that?
That'd be cool. I wouldn't be mad about that.
I wouldn't either. I would just like to get in something and not be in the middle of a freaking range for once, and not get news candled either.
There is that. If those who missed it or maybe weren't around for the last episode, 2 episodes in a row, my man got Trump tweet yeeted. Classic.
Oh, that was so frustrating.
Come on, pull down the 800s for me. Give me something, baby. Let me back in. I want to play too.
Oh, we got AMD 5-day outputs coming in too. See, that's when it starts to get interesting, when I'm seeing chips. Multiple different chip names kind of get hit that 72500. Let's take a peek at these. Oh yeah, I mean, it's that same setup as NVIDIA here, with your negative net volume increasing, spike in that put premium. It's an opening trade. These are 8% out of the money, so a little wider here, but let's take a peek at that tape. Let's see. See how's there? So a nice little spike in that IV when it comes in. Spots filling at the ask. Little fill there, cent below the ask, getting to come back up. So 921, just paying attention here. So we get a little drop here in that. Now, I hate when there's like a multi-legger like within that trade. Like this isn't related to that. I just hate when it's in the middle of that flow. But like
here we go, more upside on NASDAQ. They didn't pull back anywhere near as far as I wanted them to.
Of course they didn't.
All right, guess I'm sitting on my hands for a hot second here. Is what it is.
I don't like that IV drop with that spot price drop there. I would kind of like to see that IV go up since they're puts. I like the NVIDIA one a little bit more. You don't need to over leverage. Don't need to over leverage anything.
Yeah, the NVIDIA one's a little cleaner.
Yeah.
Pretty smack dab entry at the ask.
Yeah, and that IV doesn't really move too much there. 12 days on them. We'll see.
Folks, keep those ticker requests coming. I'm going to be right back. Anthony, you're driving. I need a new beverage.
Cool. Oh, let me guess, another coffee probably.
Nope, but it does have caffeine.
Okay. All right, let's see. So we got a crowd request here from X. Let's see. Let's take a peek. Crowd. So I know we have earnings on this. Not till the end of August, so we got some time on these. Let's do a overview on this. Ooh, big spike in that call premium yesterday. I want to go back to yesterday. Let's see how that looked. Looks like it was that 12-18-240 call doing the heavy lifting there. You can see that heavy premiums on those contracts there. They're still in and they're up. So they've already started to kind of move there. So 25.10, they're up at 28.91 here. No signs of exiting. They're still up, obviously. Plenty of time on something like that. So that was the spike from yesterday. What do we got today? What do we got today? Maybe that 717-230? A little messy. Here. Let's see if we can check that put. Maybe that.
Speaking of messy, it's hot as shit in here, and I'm sweating my ass off.
Oh God, we're supposed to be getting like fires from Canada today, and I'm like, great, this again, and the 100-degree weather.
Oh, I'm sorry, you wanted to breathe today? Selfish.
Yeah. Guess I'll just stay inside and stare at nothing. I'm not seeing much for today coming in here. That one trade from yesterday was interesting, though. Let's take a peek at our heat zones. Ooh, that 2-day. We're coming into that heavy positive gamma at 212.5 here.
Interesting.
I want to see where were we at for a high there. About 217. So again, that we were above that positive gamma there. And again, price tends to kind of go back towards it. We're chopping around that 212 right now. Let's go back here. So let's see, call walls at 212.50. So I mean that is a resistance spot there too. Put walls at 205. Yeah, you're already kind of there, so it makes it a little tricky, and we were above that too. So I mean, just kind of keep in mind that 212.5. We were trading at, what did I say? It was at 217. So I mean, we've had a $5 drop towards that positive gamma already there. So it's. I kind of like to think, it's probably not so much in play now just because it's already made that move. This is something I have to wait to see how that changes tomorrow because they could still be in that position still. This is the difference between the heat zones there and Periscope. Periscope, you get those updates every minute. Well, you can't get them a minute, otherwise it's 10 minutes. But these are just derived from open interest. So this is everything too. So I mean, this is customer positions, market maker positions, everything. So I mean, you only get that update the once a day. We could take a peek here and see what that, that spot kind of looks like, maybe where you're getting a lot of attention on some strikes.
Nazi might have reclaimed that 850. I'm keeping an eye on this.
I mean, you're getting some volume on that 220. So I mean, like you can kind of look in here. I don't really use this that much intraday, but you can see where that volume's kind of going on the open interest names and stuff there. I could use this a little bit more. I don't. I'm more of waiting for that open interest, but yeah, look at all that positive gamma coming into this name. A lot going on there, and yeah, that net gamma does favor the call side of things a lot more. There's the only net gamma on the put side is down there at that 177 there, way down there by that gamma flip there. Yeah, but other than that, I mean, I want to check out the rest.
What ticker was it on Monday? We saw one hold the gamma flip level as the cleanest support. It bounced at resistance twice. This is kind of doing it too on crowd work. They held it as support twice, lost it, resistance twice, broke out above it. That, man, some of the ranges are so wide to that gamma flip though.
That's
it's like I don't want to hold it as gospel or anything.
No.
But it's interesting to see when it happens.
Yeah, it's funny how everything just kind of lines up over time. It's kind of funny. That 9-day view gives me, maybe a little more of a bullish bias there. It's not a heavy, dollar figure there for their hedging. Your only other kind of biggest dollar figures that's 37-day out, and I mean you got gamma both ways on this one too. So I'd almost wait to see if you can see some flow that comes in. But that 9-day, I almost maybe lean a little bullish in this there. Just up to there. It's absolute gamma's at 212. So I mean you're sitting pretty much right at that strongest magnet and pin too. So it makes it a little tough to get away from that as well. So yeah, the piece of flow that was interesting on that one, keep an eye on that 12 18 240 call there. I mean, that's still open, out of the money. They can't exercise anything. It moved in their direction. I don't know how that tape looked on it. Let's see. Nice little IV drop on that one there, but price was up. Yeah. See, I'm not a big fan when the flow comes in and kind of like a block trade like that. I know you can identify it's an easy opener, but I like the context, like the NVIDIA where you have multiple orders in there, see how the orders react and so on.
I like having repeat hits personally.
Yeah, like this. I mean, I can
just one
all I can
volume
just
candle and it's wishy-washy. Plus, I'm not spending $2,500 on a single contract anyway.
No.
If I'm putting on a position that big, there's like 50 to 100 contracts in it. Like one contract.
Yeah.
Nah, dude.
I gotta have a little more context and if that IV was popping there with that price going up there too, and that's the part that I don't like.
Pull back deeper. Nazi's finally losing 850 again. I want a deeper pullback.
Let's go back to. I gotta go back to that. Yeah, so just keep an eye on it. I almost want to lean buy to open on it, but it's a coin flip there. All right, let's see where we're at on Periscope. You can see I'm itching to get into a trade.
Yeah, don't get too spicy. I already went from green to red today.
Oh, hey, Team Red. Team Red. Team Red Rocket. Red Bull Rockets.
Oh, no.
Ooh, we should change it. So right,
this is kind of the pullback I was looking for. Do we have any difference in our gamma profile? Not really. I'm going to eyeball this. See how far they go. If they get all the way down to that 770s area I was looking for, I'll probably be tempted to take it with a stop at low of day. I don't think they might. We'll see.
Intel next too.
I am long. Very tight stop. Literally on this 1 minute candle. Let's get us back to green on account A. Very tight. If they just come down and get me, that's fine. There's going to be plenty of opportunities, but I had to try it with the way that wicked up. I think they're going to take me out. This is what happens when I long, y'all. I got to stick to shorts.
See, that's how I feel too sometimes. I'm like, I get into a I don't know. You just can read certain sides a little better. Like I'm not, 100% bullish all the time. Like,
dude, it's
market. The
market's gonna do what it's gonna do no matter what. Yeah. But again, if you missed last Wednesday's episode, go check out the Unusual Whales Spotify. There's a video of our guest spot there. We went pretty deep into the psychology involved in how you make your trading decisions, and fucked with Anthony a little bit with some mentalist routines. But really telling, really good way to have some self-reflection if you kind of listen to what Wayne had to say on that episode and apply it to pay, not just trading. It's all walks of life, the way it affects you. And my psychology doesn't like longs. Like Anthony sees it all the time. I will call the most perfect, beautiful long, and I won't be in it because I'll get shaken out for like 5 points because I'm afraid of longs. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not against shorting at all or anything, but I think you just have your you're like mentally like, I'm looking for longs here. Like I think my thing with shorting is like just kind of in the back of my head, the market tends to go up like over time, obviously, and intraday it's different, but like, it seems like the market always, tends to want to go up.
All right, we're getting
more
nice
so like
here.
I think that's yeah.
That same long I got shaken out of, they bounced right on the stop. So the stop was the better entry there. But hey, man, I'm just bad at longs. It is what it is. If I got to wait for my short to set back up, so be it. I'm gonna. It is what it is. I'm chilling.
I'm looking to see what happens if we get. I mean, we're still in that range that we're kind of looking at there. Like I think this might be a playable range here if we get up to 75.90.
Yeah, if they pin it in this range, I think range traders are going to have a ball. But buyers stepped in there.
Oh, your SPY premiums
that
are
formation
up,
on SPX almost makes me want to look long again. But I'm going to wait.
Yeah, you're breaking. It's getting a new high.
I would rather miss the long than be even less confident in longing. So I'll wait. I'll wait for my entries on my pattern.
Trying to go for a new high a day here, it looks like. Hey, why couldn't we have did that when we were over here? Yay. See, I think that's the thing that frustrates me the most is like, I'd rather just
short small.
Ooh, let's see.
Like,
I think that's the thing.
This same range they just sat, otherwise they're gonna stair step it again, and that's okay. Yeah. But the setup's there. 75. I really like that wick we just formed on the 1 minute. I'm gonna see if they give me my shekels back. And if they don't, guess 75. What? We go into a period of 5 to 10 minutes of not touching anything to chill out a little bit. You eat a couple losses in a row, there's no problem sitting and waiting for a while. We're up about 15 points on this. I'm looking for them to flush that 770s area.
That 75.90 grew a little bit there too. So
that's kind of my tentative area there. So if this prints too much of a bottom wick on it on this 1 minute that's about to close, I'll probably just take what I got. Up about 100 on this trade currently. I really want them to lose that 29,776 area they recovered for that pop we just had. And if they don't, they don't. Rules are rules. Yeah, the ES looks way more bullish than NASDAQ right now. If the NASDAQ looked exactly like that, I definitely wouldn't be trying this short here.
Yeah, it wants to make a new high a day there. Wants to. Just looking there. Oh, you got some negative. You're sitting on some negative gamma build up there at 75.80 though.
They could squeeze right through this. NASDAQ 1 minute's trying to form a little W on this dip. I need them to invalidate it, or I'm just going to get out of this. We're not going to sit through a full drawdown on this one. Keeping her tight. All right, back up to about 15 points. We're up, about 15 points right now. I need them to take out that 788 they just formed as a bottom here and give me my stab at my 770s. And if they don't do it, so be it. I'll piss and moan and blame Tucker.
That's always the easy thing to do.
All right, this might take me green. All right, we're right on it. Let's see if we flush it. Oh, do it. Do it, Nazi. Do it. Do it dirty. Oh, yeah. Give me new low. Give me new low day. If they bounce a wick here, I'm flattening. I want this to close below that 776. This bounces back above it. I'm taking it no matter what it is. Flush me. We're back green on this account currently. Close below 776 for your boy Stoney. Or give me a new low a day. Either of those, I'll be happy with.
I never switch over to the
new low on Nazi. Where are we at? We're back green. I'm out. I'm taking it on that new low. fucking
never
go,
look at the
baby. Good turnaround.
I never look at the NASDAQ chart when you're shorting, obviously, except on your screen when you're looking at it. I never realized how big of a difference it is.
It's nuts. Plus, I'm trading a little bit bigger size too.
Yeah.
When I'm on a
I was
much
like-
bigger account, like let's say back on my old Top Steps accounts before that shenanigans of fuckery that happened in September. Again, that Wednesday episode, guys, a lot of insight, not just to psychology and trading with psychology, but fuck ups people who have been trading for a decade have done. I've been trading for almost a decade. Dude, I'm a year and a half away from a decade mark. That's disgusting. I'm old.
You're getting old, man.
But last September, my stepfather died in a car crash on the way to my uncle's funeral, and I nuked a $30,000 account just doing dumb shit in a rage of depression, retardation. And I don't use that word lightly as an insult. That's literally what was going on. My brain was completely slowed down, and I traded anyway, and guess what? It went extremely poorly. So I've been really strict about rules and whatnot lately. And that should have gotten a screen again. We are back up $70 from negative 200 on those stop outs. But the reason I took that short, folks, is I was looking for this guy right here, this tall wick. That was my entry, and I placed my stop right above it. I was looking for that to become a stair step like this guy. Another stair step to the downside. They might be forming one right here off of that 776 rejection. That was my target. We exited on it like the good little boys that we are. And now I just have to wait for back tests again. But we caught it for the new low of day, and I have no complaints. We got stopped out several times on the way up. Like I said earlier, I take itty-bitty paper cuts on my stop losses and then size into the move. That's exactly what we did here, and now we're back green. Dude, they're doing the stair step without me already while I'm talking. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I cut into that deficit there. I took a small little pop there. So we're only down $28 now on that one.
We are killing it. Folks, one thing I really want to stress as well, if you're doing intraday shit with these gamma levels like we do on the show, if you have a red day, that's fine. Just don't let it go too red. Like, if Anthony stopped right now, I don't think he's gonna, but if he stopped right now, that'd be a win because he went from deeper red to less red. Like, going from a loss to only a kind of loss is still a win. Like, just now, we're up 68 after being negative 200 or so from those trailing stop outs that I did on the way up on that bounce. We got my rejection. We got my stair step down with a back test. I took the trade again, sized in. We're good. That's a dub, too. We are flushing now. We're down to 700s.
Oof. Yeah, you don't need to get greedy. You don't need to get greedy.
I feel a little greedy.
Yeah. We are
I'm waiting for a full back
gamma
test.
right here. We're coming up to some positive gamma here, 75, 65. I may just tickle a little long here.
Pattern-wise, this would have been full target as well, because if you see, we're right on top of that shelf of the recovery. They could still test way down to 76.04.
Yeah, ooh, it's giving me a little drop there. It's giving me a little tickle there. It's breaking that VWAP there. I'm keeping an eye on this here. Let's just see how this moves here. I think it's going to stop me out. Yep, it stopped me out. That's okay. We'll get back in.
Yeah, we're flushing. We're down to 660s.
Those are some nasty candles. Yeah,
660s on the Nazi. If we get any kind of bounce, I'm probably going to take another step. But right now, they haven't formed any kind of base or stair step. That exit and the back test of that 770 level that was my target on that short from here way up at 830s, that might be the next stair step down. So now I would need a back test all the way up to 750s, which is now 100 points away. I don't think they're going to give it to me, and I'm not going to chase. We're about 60 points away from my next firm level at 29,602. I need some back testing to feel safe shorting again. I would not feel safe longing yet. We're in a wait.
I want to see how this update looks, because we are coming to heavy positive gamma.
Yep.
I got to see how this update looks.
Candle right here, right now. They can still flush it all the way down to that 602 though, so I'm not going to preempt the long yet. That was some good selling. It wasn't like news candle selling, but look at that volume pop on those sells relative to the rest of the morning. Quite a bit more volume.
Nasty.
Sellers came in hot off of 890s. They tested almost to 900 again, rejected, and all downhill. Well, we're chilling, dude. Red to green. That's a good day, folks. What do you want us to look at? Let's get some flow requests in. If
I've got the intels.
Trade, we'll scream. Yeah, let's look at Intel because we're getting
I've got
a big
the
pop
intels
of
here.
Net call premium on Intel while we're knifing. So I'm curious to see what's causing that net call premium.
Yeah, I want to see what's kind of doing that in here. It almost looks like, just kind of look in here, what's kind of our pricier calls are. Maybe these 715 110s there, but it's not really a clean direction. Kind of looking here. Let's just see what we can find for premium here. Call premium. So it looks it could be some deep in the money calls. Yeah, it looks like it's your deep in the money calls right here. 22% in the money, multi-leg 100%, 2 days out.
I swear to
That's
fucking
what's
God.
causing-
Hold this thought. Tucker just said somebody on Twitter asking about Hood. I swear to God, if you're one of those fuckers from that Discord server that was spamming the shit out of my show the other day, you will never see this chat again. I swear to God. We're not going to try to pump Hood, dude. And it's big enough that you're not going to do it anyway. Not like that. So you better just be some guy who wants to look at Hood. But the way you're spamming, that makes me think you're one of those guys. And I will mute your ass instantly. So please advise, Alpha. You are a random account with no history. I'm going to assume I'm correct. Tucker, go ahead, mute, and delete all of those messages. We will look at Hood, but knock that shit off. Get the fuck out of here. I'm going to bet money that that's one of those people. It's just like a newish account with no history whatsoever.
Probably.
Hood, please check Hood, please. God,
and then
please.
Tucker posts the link to my Twitter in the chat there. And Alpha, if you weren't one of them, DM me at NicholasFNS on Twitter. And if you weren't one of them, I'll unban. But I got a sneaking suspicion. Okay.
That's related.
That's all.
Yeah, it's a good suspicion.
Yeah, I'd say. It was violent. I don't know if you were here for that one, Tucker. But it was.
That was Friday. It was Friday during the Red Bull conversation.
Oh, that's right. We're getting a bounce right off that spot. I'm glad I didn't chase, boys.
You might be looking for another short, though. Look it down. Look it down there. 75.15, 75.10.
I like seeing that build up.
Let's. Can we get a bounce up to 75? No, that's kind of a big bounce up there. Let's see what we can get here. I mean, it's been rejecting 75.80 twice so far. Well, almost 3 times there. I kind of leaning short now here a little bit too. Let's see, is it gonna get? Oh, hey, look! Oh, there's the bounce I was looking for. Let me finish intel here. Yeah, so it looks like your spike in that call premium is kind of coming from these deep in the money contracts here that are 100% multi-leg for 2 days out, and it looks like it's related. Not those ones. That's a little more mid. Let's see. And also these got, no, not those ones. They're just trying to match up that time with that spike. How about these, 10-16? These as well, kind of here too, 925, 930, right when we start seeing that kind of spike there. They're 26% of the money, 93 days out. Let me hop back to the main page here. I just want to go back and look. Yeah, a lot of really ugly net premiums on this thing. I mean, just tons of bid side call action on this. I mean, oof, that's ugly. My guess is there'll probably some profit taking when we're up here in highs, though. Let's see. Take a peek at our heat zones. Yeah, 0 day. It's got some positive gamma up there at 110, so it's above us. Then 9 days out looks like 110 as well. When do we have earnings on this? 723, so got some time on those. That 0 day one's a little interesting to me with that positive gamma up there at the 110, and then absolute gamma's at 100, so kind of held there a little bit. Is our put wall way down there at 97, 97.5. What did we bounce at? 103. Okay, so we didn't get too closer. Yeah, I'm not seeing too much for Intel there. Not seeing too much for Intel.
We can do a Hood breakdown, though, if anybody's interested in it. I just didn't want more pump spam. Nothing personal, but we've been getting a lot of it, and it's been fucking awful.
Yeah.
He followed me, but I don't see a DM, so maybe my shit's busted. But in any case, we will look at Hood, but we're not going to pump it.
It's probably under your request. It's probably not in your actual DM.
Flush,
Let's
flush,
see.
flush, flush.
Ooh, are you short? Are you short too?
I'm waiting to see what this 1 minute candle does. We have a little bit more range to the upside we can back test. I am short with a stop right above that last 1 minute candle, but keeping it tight. Keeping it tight. The range is wide. I'm not going to get cocky here. Like, and the SPX is double.
Yeah, kind of got hurt on that last one there. I'm going to down my size a little bit here. Man, it's all dropping off above us. I'm going short with you here, actually. Target.
Music to my ears.
Yeah,
my stop's really tight though, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, I like all that gamma kind of building up below us there. Come on, let's get a good pop down here. Just put my stop up here just in case.
Do it to them. Do it to them.
Give us a nice
on the NASDAQ formation wise, my stop's right above that long wick on your ES chart.
That guy right there.
Yeah. We're getting it.
Moving.
Come on, baby.
Come on, let's keep her going.
I took half off. My target's 602. It's that same level we were looking at earlier that I want tested. I want them to do it now. It's my money and I need it now.
I adjusted.
We
up
went
to
from
that
negative
candle.
200
Ooh,
to positive 200 on this account. I am nutting.
There we go.
Give me a new low a day and I'll take this off. If they bounce out of this on the 32nd, I'm just going to take this 200.
I got stopped there too. I got stopped on there. We took some points. We cut into that.
That's nice enough bounce. I am content with that. Good shit.
Yeah.
Nice little scalp there.
Erase that $30 there. So now we're down 100. We can manage that there. That stupid second
There's
red
definitely
candle
voice
got me
Narender.
there.
It might be on your side, homie.
Yeah,
Budfox with the Prime subscription on Twitch. Thanks, homie. Appreciate you. Good shit.
Hey.
I'm trying to build the Twitch back up. We've been off Twitch for a couple of years.
A while.
And that's been my bad. But we got a new live show mostly focused on Twitter, but our YouTube homies are frequent and spicy. Terry, I am not Snorlax, my man. I am Nicholas. Snorlax is still an incognito plushie. But my trading view setup is kind of dog shit, really. It's nothing special. It's literally, I just have some key intraday levels. None of these are even weeklies, dailies, monthlies. I don't do any of that because I'm only looking on the 1 minute at tops, the 5 minute time frames. 5 minute looks ugly as shit on NASDAQ. I want another back test of those 770s, 780s. But these EMAs are kind of a mess. I had to have my homie Dan write Pine script for me to make it work. But these are all 21 EMAs. I use the close, the high, and the low on the 21 EMA. And then this yellow line is a smoothing of all of them. They're literally just for trajectory and pattern recognition. Yeah, sometimes we get rejections right off of them. Sometimes they're support perfectly. I try not to look at it like that. You can really get locked into a mentality of obeying it every single time. And let me tell you, I've gotten my ass blown open by taking trades on EMAs alone. So I look at these structures. You see these stair steps? These are what I love to see. I want this to become another one, this 738 high. That's what I trade. I'm going to put out a short this week where I draw all over the place from a couple episodes ago demonstrating these stair steps because we traded like 4 of them in a row. It was beautiful. But that's basically all I do. I just trade price action, and I use that gamma exposure on Unusual Whales Periscope as a guide. And it works pretty decently. We do pretty well on the show. We are red to green today. I have no complaints. But yeah, my trading view setup, it's very simple. It's nothing special, and I don't really use it as gospel in any way.
Oh, boy.
Right.
I got these right. These just hit. These look pretty good. Look at that big spike in that net call premium from the trade. Heavy positive net volume. These are already kind of starting to move a little bit.
How the hell do you get to your message requests on mobile?
Oh,
there we go. I found it. We're good.
Okay. Probably a lot of spam AI stuff in that too.
Holy shit.
Mine's really bad.
There's so much porn. Oh
Dude, it's crazy. It's actually pretty impressive how they are able to silo all of it. Because I'll click on that and be like, oh, that's why I haven't been getting any spam DMs. They've all been going here. Because it used to happen like twice a day, man. And now it just doesn't happen anymore.
I am short playing that to be the next stair step, by the way. we are getting close to a new low as well. I'm probably going to take this off right at the new low. If they give it, again, I'm playing this same stair step I just hovered my mouse all over. They can easily invalidate this. There's good back testing they can do. Come on, give me that new low. I'll flash this on screen. I'm stopping at plus 300 to plus 400, so that new low will stop me anyway. That's one of my new rules after my September mental illness explosion, and I stick to that rule pretty well lately, so I'm going to keep sticking to it until I trust myself again. Oh shit, I'm on the 3-minute. That explains why I was feeling wonky. All right, my stop's in a good spot then.
I may be taking a long here too.
All right, hold on. Let me get this new low. Let me get this new low. Oh, don't be stingy. You're so close. Don't be stingy on me. They're being stingy. They're being stingy. And we are out of here.
There you go.
I made too much. That's going to fuck with my consistency rule, but God damn it, let's go.
Tell him to send some to me there.
Tell
him to send some to me.
All right. I'm done with this account. I might switch over to another one if the setups are there, but rules are rules. We are well above my profit target. I'm fucking off, baby. Let's go.
Yeah,
I just want to point out, guys, my profit target is 300 to 400 range. We got a little lucky there, a little bit farther than where I flattened. I talked about slippage earlier. We just got slippage in our favor. That should have been around 420. Blaze it for Jesus, not 480. So a little bit lucky on the exit there, but we started negative 200. My stop for the day mark is negative 300. So we got pretty close to me taking a nice I'm done for the day loss for the day, but we were able to catch these stair steps down, and we're one step closer to a payout on this account. So we're hanging out here. I'm done with this. I'll still bring up NASDAQ to talk levels and whatnot, but I'm not taking any more trades today. That is my profit. We're an hour into the market, and I'm done for the day already. That feels good. Not going to get greedy. We're going to leave it at that. NASDAQ is looking ugly as sin, though. We're right on top of that full target I marked out. Like I said, we flattened before it because of my profit targets, but we're right on top of it. If they lose this, Anthony, we could get a nice sweep.
Well, let's get a pop first.
This is one of my widest level ranges. It's like 150 points wide. We have yet to break down into it to fill that gap. That would be fucking cool to watch if we do, though. Where are we looking at on Periscope here?
I'm
should be right
on
top of positive. Yeah, we are.
I'm in a long right here. I'm in a long here. It got that stupid red candle that helped you, got me a little bit, but I'm watching it here. I'm just watching that. I don't want to get wicked. I keep getting wicked, man, and it's frustrating.
Don't get too married to the long bias, too.
Yeah.
That happens to me with shorts, because ES is also stair-stepping the same way the NASDAQ is, so be careful.
Yeah,
this is a bounce spot that I have on my chart for NASDAQ, but that doesn't mean they can't just knife through it. It's not a super firm level. It was one of my targets for an intraday scalp.
Yeah, we're watching. Might be taking a little loss here, actually.
I want it to stay above
Might
that
be taking
wick
another
for
little
you.
one there. Yeah.
Because then they can do that nice little W pattern up, but right now we're looking stair-steppy down.
I like the movement we've been getting. I mean, it's a nice, little range for me. Like, let's just get a little range back up here. I
just realized that I've had the top of Tucker's head playing this whole time, too.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
Tucker's beautiful hair. Somebody's got to have it on the show.
No, I'm pretty proud of my hair. It's pretty nice. I'm sure it'll go away, though, because my dad used to have, like, thick, full head of hair, and now he's just... He's a thin-haired guy.
Guess we'll see.
I missed what the
Guess
top
we'll
was
see.
Yeah, just wait 45 years.
What the hell?
I don't like that build-up. I don't like that build-up down there. Oh, no. I don't
what
like
did I
that
miss?
build-up
What
down
the hell
there.
were you guys just talking about?
We're talking about Tucker's hair.
My hair.
Mine's fucking going away, man. Slowly but surely.
My hair is great now, but my dad's hair...
Is it
my
bad?
dad used to have this kind of hair, and he's just like, it's totally gray and like very, very bald in the back.
Dude, my hair used to be so thick when I was a little kid that the barber would get his clippers stuck in it. And let me tell you, that's not the case anymore. Hey, but I take meds and it helps. This could be a bounce. If I were looking to short, Anthony, right above your break even is where I would enter. I want them to W pattern this for you, though. Now that I'm done, now that I'm done, and you're in
now
one,
he doesn't care.
I want this. The pattern's there, unless this right here, right now, turns into another stair step down. The pattern is there for a reversal.
Yeah,
I want them to
Periscope.
take back that whole range
don't
now.
like that.
I want it to take back the whole range. Don't panic it. You have your risk
I'm
set.
Not,
you already said 76.02 is where you're done with this trade. Let it lie. I hate saying that because when you're wrong, it hurts because you take the full stop out, but rules are rules, man. If you weren't on the show, would you close this or leave it open?
I'd leave it open.
Then leave it open.
I'd leave it open. I would be a little nervous just with that growth down here a little bit. And
right
that
on top of that
off there.
zone.
That's
But so far, buyers have kept SPX from making a new low. Let's see if they get it for you. I want it.
See, Tide hasn't really... Yeah, those put premiums are still climbing, man.
Like, I wouldn't short this shelf personally. Ooh, I don't like that it opened under that 1 minute candle, though.
Yeah, I got the stop set. I mean, there's so much positive gamma down here, so I mean that's hopefully going to help with the cushion. I think it's going to stop me.
Yeah,
it stopped me. There we go. All right,
it's what it is. Losing's part of trading. Now we take a breather. Let's do some flow reviews, and then we'll come back to Periscope in a bit to see if there's a new entry for Anthony to snipe.
Let's finish Hood here. Let's finish Hood here. Let's start Hood here. We never technically did anything with Hood yet.
We'll start and finish.
Yeah. Not seeing too much for premiums here. Looks like my guess is that big spike back here. Looks like you're probably seeing a little profit taken there on the 10th. Let's go back to the 10th. And it looks like it was probably, a lot of contracts expiring back there on the 10th. Looks like it was probably this one that made a big dent there in those call premiums. Yeah, 28 million on that one. Yeah, these almost look like, I mean, they're so far dated, who knows, but they're 46% out of the money. Know how that tape looks. Oh, they're a big multi-legger. Big multi-legger. Let's see. Here we go. Very ugly multi-legger there. Look at that thing. And you've got open interest there already, too.
The fills are fucking all over the place. What?
That's...
I'm leaning roly-poly just because look at the time on that and those fucking strikes. But I don't like that. That's disgusting.
It's very, very messy.
And they're in the money. I don't...
they're all just really ugly. I mean...
Ew.
I was looking at that. I'm like, what caused that big drop in that call premiums back there? And I mean, it's this trade, but it's, it's not really a directional trade on that one. Let's see here. Yeah, that's kind of it for the premiums there. I don't know what we got for flow coming in today. When do we have earnings on Hood? Hood has to have earnings coming up 7:29. Yeah. Let's see. Anything interesting for premiums? Not really. Nothing really for flow. Let me just move this down a little bit. Yeah, not seeing too much for flow. We can check the heat zone on it, though. I see why they want to pump Hood, because there's nothing coming in on the thing. Your 717 is interesting, though. You got a lot of positive gamma on that 120 strike. Oops, I gotta go back here. What? Oh no, I want to see what we're trading at here on the day. We were up at 116, so kind of towards that a little bit. Yeah, that 120 is interesting there. This is kind of the only strike with any, notable dollar figure amount on it there. And it's that 120. So, I mean, that's interesting. That's your absolute gamma on the weekly here, too. I'd maybe keep an eye on that one there. That is your resistance as well. And then your support's down at 110. So, curious to see. And you can see we're kind of bound. I mean, not right at 110, but kind of getting towards that 110 there. Yeah, not much for flow, but I like that heat zone read on the weekly on it. let's see. What else do we got in here? What else do we got coming in? I am happy I kind of got out of that long there, too. It's still stair-stepping down. Just stair-stepping through all that positive gamma, too. See anything for flow? Ooh, big pop and Riot put premiums there too. I want to see.
Riot and Mara, I think it was a Joe named Joe that told me this, are apparently pivoting toward AI shit, data center shenanigans.
Wouldn't surprise
using
me.
Bitcoin to fund it. And so I'm curious to see what they do. I remember when one of them trimmed Bitcoin, they knifed because people panicked, but they did that for a reason. And that reason is, hey, I want to be in the bubble too. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm looking at Riot 2 days.
What do you mean? He says, what do you guys use for actual data, though? Not just palm reading TA charts. This is just gambling at this point. We've been looking at market maker positioning for every single trade. What are you talking about?
We've like barely looked at charts.
And if you think the stair-step patterns are palm reading, explain to me why it works on every single episode. We haven't taken a red day on an episode in the last 2 months.
Well, you have.
I don't know what you're talking about. But hey, if scalping using options data isn't for you, that's fine. But you can't just use a blanket statement like that. You just watched it work. What do you mean?
I mean, look at those NVIDIA puts that we looked at earlier. I mean, $5 already to 586. They're already popped there.
Dude,
I mean,
oh my goodness.
Palm reading, I guess.
Palm read. My palms are liney as shit too. I don't even know if you could, if a palm reader could get me. They're just covered. It looks like a barren, dried up riverbed of just lines. And I haven't done like real physical labor in years, like as a job. But I still have like permanent calluses on my hand.
Oh, those AMDs ran too.
But yes, we do look at actual data. We're using straight up market maker positioning. And if you think a market maker's positioning isn't data worth having, I don't know what to tell you. They literally make our markets. They constantly reposition to stay delta neutral. If we're accelerating in a direction, they tend to join in until we find a base. And then they'll build up above, and then price tends to gravitate to that. I wouldn't be surprised if we do what we've done every time we've played out the full range over the last few weeks and just come right the fuck back up in the second half of the day through this negative gamma zone. But yes, this is data. We're using it, and we're using it to take trades. Yeah, I traded price action on this. Yes, that's technically technical analysis. You're technically correct, the best kind of correct. But these stair-step patterns are what I play, and they work for me. I don't know what else to tell you, man. Using these as guide rails. This positive gamma was the full target for that last scalp. We got there. Now we're underneath it. Yeah, we're using data and price action. It's both. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what you mean even. How's it gambling at this point? I don't know. And if you really think about it, if you want to get nitty gritty, trading is gambling. It's just educated gambling. It's not roulette. It's, hey, here's a series of things that tend to be a pattern. Things tend to happen at XYZ. And we play it. It's not like roulette where you just pick a number, any number, pick a color, any color, and beg and pray. Where every single roll is a 1 in whatever, 36? Is that how many numbers are on roulette?
You got me.
38. I was close. 38, and then there's the zeros and double zeros. But you know, it's not a 1 in 38 chance to hit a specific number every time you put on a trade. It's a, hey, here's a pattern that tends to happen. I'm going to play it. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know.
I'm short right now too. We're coming into that positive gamma, and it's building up below us still. So
I need this to reject for you right here, because if they reconquer that 75, 65, they might put some fireworks into that negative gamma zone. But I will say we are pretty damn close to where I would enter another NASDAQ short. We're pretty close, about 20 points away from where I'd be really comfortable. But this could be another stair step right here on the NASDAQ. Let's see if they give it to you or invalidate for a reversal.
Little curl over. I'm going to be tight on that stop, though, because I'm getting close to that daily drawdown, I think.
And also for context, Anthony's new to scalping futures. So if you were talking about his and not mine, it's the same shit. He's just he's getting the feel for it. He usually does.
I'll read flow for you. read
Flows
flow for
data.
you all day, no problem. But
Nah, I think you'll get
There
there,
we-
man.
yeah, no,
You see
it's
the vision.
it's
Nasdaq's given a nice
Yeah.
rejection. It needs to flush that 602 again. Looking decent. Looking decent.
I'm gonna adjust to here. I gotta cut into this loss today. I gotta cut into the loss so I don't get stopped out and hit that drawdown. So I'm just kind of trailing to that 1 minute right there. We'll let her go down a little bit more.
I usually, what I'll do when I'm scalping like this is I'll wait till the 30-second mark to trail it to the same candle. Otherwise,
Yeah,
you're kind of
you're-
cutting into your profits if you do it too early. Sometimes
Yeah.
it backfires, but usually it helps out. It also helps me force my patience.
I'm getting down to that drawdown on the day, so I gotta kind of save a little
Oh, yeah,
face
fair enough,
here.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we're down 200, so
Nah, I
only
like
about
this.
150 now. Just adjusting up, trailing up.
Nasdaq's
Couldn't have
right
did
on
this for
top
my
of
longs,
support.
could it? There we go.
Yeah, right.
Well, we
Nasdaq's right on top of
we took
support,
about-
but they're struggling.
25 took about $40 on that one there,
We'll
so
take it.
cut into that loss. cut
Losing
into
days
that
are going to
loss.
happen. Cutting into your losses is more important than swinging for home runs. Sometimes you
Yep.
got to chip away at it.
That was a tight little range there too. I mean, we got in right at that.
Hammer says it's blackjack?
75.
Question mark. Maybe blackjack with one deck. Blackjack with one deck would be a better. It's not like straight up casino blackjack where they use 6 to 8 decks, so it makes it really hard for people to use
Count
statistics
cards.
and odds and count those cards. But I would say trading could be equated to blackjack. Sure, I would say yeah. Maybe a little bit more like a crossover between blackjack and hold'em with poker, because there's skill in poker, but it's also a lot of luck, and a lot of psychology. And I will die on the hill. Again, guys, I can't recommend enough to go check out that episode on Spotify with Wayne Hoffman. Tucker, if you can dig for that, it should be pretty easy to find. Just Google Unusual Whale Spotify and grab the link to that episode. We have video on Spotify now, and dude's a goober.
Yeah, that's
He's
right.
super
I
fun.
still haven't checked that out.
Yeah, dude, it's cool. Psychology is more important than any strategy in this shit. And I will die on that hill. It doesn't matter how good your strategy is. You guys see us do well on the show every day, but we lose too. Like I think I've taken 2 or 3 losing days on the show, but not in recent weeks. It's been a couple of months. I've lost in between show days, sure.
Yeah, I think I'm on a 3-day losing streak, but I mean, 2 of the days were headline candles that kind of screwed me up right away anyway, so that kind of puts you in a hole. And you can't do anything about that.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. And you're gonna lose. I can't emphasize enough. This is called a win streak, and there's luck to that. You're gonna lose. But again, it doesn't matter how good your strategy is if your mental's not sound. And I am a very good example of that. I talked about on the show right at the top when Wayne came on that I nuked 30 grand in about a week when my stepdad died. If your mental's not good, you're not gonna be good. And that's how I know.
Your not to change the subject, but your favorite ticker, and I don't
Dude,
know
MVTS is
who
such
that
a kick
was.
in the face.
Yeah.
That short's about to print, by the way. Nasdaq
That's
just
okay.
set a new local low. They're gunning for those 568s.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah,
That's
it
okay.
is.
Gotta
It
cut
is.
into the loss.
You don't
Gotta
need
cut
the
into that
whole
loss.
ass tomahawk. Just cut a chunk off, take a nibble, and be content.
I forgot who was asking about the NVTSs earlier, but yeah, I mean, this is interesting here. I mean, your IV kind of starts out a little at that 118, and your fills are up at there at 178.
That was Breaker on Twitter that asked
It's-
for NVTS.
Breaker. Man, you're kind of getting that ascending fill. These do, I mean, they're very, very long term, and you have earnings in 12 days. So I mean,
You know what's funny? Hold
I-
on real quick. Twitter sucks so much that you can't unmute people. Holy shit, that is awesome.
Wait, was the guy not?
Yeah, I don't think he was bad. He was sending in chat, but nobody can see it on the front end, but I can see it in the back end. I don't think he was a guy. He did say stop crying, fatty, though, so there is that. You got me
No,
there.
That's actually awesome.
You got me there. I can't even respond to that. You got me. What the fuck's a mustache king? Is that a thing I don't know
Oh.
about?
Mustache king.
He called me fat and a mustache king. Hey, I will say, if there's one way to get unmuted somewhere, it's to insult the person who muted you. That's the way. That is the way.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Jeez.
I'll look into ways to unmute. Apparently, you just straight up can't. That's
So
awesome.
you probably
Twitter,
gotta go to
you're
their
fucking awesome.
profile and
Hey,
do something. or
Forever ago, Tucker ran a poll if the intro song was ass, and yes won with a majority that it is ass, and I agree, so I'm going to switch it.
Only a 60% majority.
Yeah, well, only 10 people
Well,
10
voted,
votes.
so...
Tucker, we gotta go get our votes in. We gotta go get our votes
No,
in. quick.
that's mine's kind of generally in. Like, we know that I don't really care. So I don't want to
Okay.
skew the,
Oh my God.
I don't usually watch the show live. I'm usually on the show, so
Good times, good
Um,
times.
the NVTS says, yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say they're probably not looking at earnings. I'm just a little concerned with the kind of different fills in here. 95% out of the money's pretty far too. Pretty far. I just saw those hit. I was kind of curious about those. Yeah, I mean that's your big spike in the net call premiums there. So again, I mean, don't just base a trade off the net premiums. Like we looked at the flow here, and it's not the cleanest looking flow. So I'm curious to see about those. I'm probably not going to pay attention to something that's in January, anyways. A little far for me. A little far for me. Anything else hitting my tape here? God, my tape is very quiet. But hey, we did good on those NVIDIA puts. I should have took some, but that's okay. That's okay. NVIDIA puts, and then how are those riot calls doing?
Dude, Twitter,
That
this is
is
so stupid. Oh my God. There's a way, but it is so convoluted, and so I'll try to figure it out.
Got to probably go to their profile and do something.
Dude, this is dumb. Like Elon, the everything app doesn't do shit, brother. Can we get that together?
It does. It does everything but works, right? So, it's kind of looking in here. Maybe I think you're probably the reason why the engagement's going down on there for us. He's probably watching the show and he's like, all right, remove engagement for these people.
Yeah.
Trash on there now.
All right, where the hell in here is it? You have to go all the way to account settings. Jesus Christ, this is insane.
You
Oh
can't just
my
click on their profile and
God.
do something.
And you can't even search the muted list. So everyone Unusual Whales has ever muted is in here. And Unusual Whales
How
has been
many are
around
there?
for a while, so I'm gonna.
Does it say a number?
There's nothing. It
Yeah.
doesn't even say
I
how
just
many.
wonder
It's
how
just
many
a
there are.
long list that you scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll. There's probably hundreds of accounts in here from the last.
Is
5 to
Tucker on
6
the list?
years. That'd be
Tucker
fun.
on the list.
Well, I'm gonna go through this and try to find the guy who apparently wasn't spamming. So it's all you for a fucking 3 hours while I search through this batshit list.
Well, do you remember his
Fun.
name?
Yeah, it's there. You can't search though. That's the problem.
Oh, can you not do like a Control F? That
There
might-
is nothing.
Huh.
Because what you're searching doesn't show up until you scroll down, and then it
Yeah,
loads.
of course.
Yeah,
yes.
so there's fucking. I hate everything. Maybe I can.
The I
change
Hate
it.
Everything app. You should make that.
Dude, I should.
You'd be a good. You got your good bitching moments in, so I think you'd be a good person for that app there.
Popo says he likes my advice about getting unmuted. Just insult him. Insult him, and he'll fix it. All right, let me see if I can find a homie.
Like, if
Wait, what's getting
he would've
deleted in the
insult-
chat now? Was somebody spamming again?
Yeah, there was someone. It was like, yeah, it was a weird thing.
Jesus Christ, what's going on?
Tucker's just out there banning people and muting them. Just
Don't give me this power.
you can find Tucker located at 15698 Boulevard and so. Please go find him.
Yeah, it's not even muted. His account. Like when I go to his profile,
Weird.
it shows it's not there. Now I'll unmute. All right, Alpha, see if you can type. I muted you, then unmuted you on your profile itself. Did none of this works, Elon. Can we please? Can we please? God. All right, go ahead, Anthony. I'm gonna shut the fuck up while I try to figure this out.
Oh, you're good. I'm just watching Periscope here. Just dropping a little bit more right now. That's funny. That's funny.
So dumb.
Man, they're still hitting those 115.27 NVTS 25s there. Interesting. It's already moved 2% since we looked at it.
NVTS just laughs at me right alongside Hood, man.
About these CVXs here. These don't overlap earnings here. All the money is 0%, earnings 16 days. Big spike in that call premium. Let's take a peek at these. It's an opening trade.
Who's the other guy on Twitch? I don't know what that means. If you're talking about the Unusual Whales feed on Twitch, it's this exact same feed. I don't know what you mean.
Ooh, these get a nice spike in that IV here. These are interesting as well. IV stays up. Yeah, these are interesting here. I'm gonna save these ones here too. I am gonna save these guys too for us to go back and take a peek at. Yeah, nice spike in that call premium. Net volume's up. Oil's down today. Obviously, oil's really related to anything, you know, that might escalate in the strait right now. It could be a little, you know, speculator there that we have a little more escalation there, would be my guess. Let's see. Oh, I love when the contracts are cheap and they're like right at the money too. Like these are, well, I mean, they're $3 $3 a contract. I mean, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Let's see. Just some dead air going on here right now.
Yeah, I was hoping he was still here so he could tell me if he was unmuted or not, but he's not. So I'm just going to assume he left.
Maybe he went to go get protein shakes for us since we're all fat or something. Maybe.
Cortisol's too high, guys. We got to do some face bone mashing. Let's get it.
Ooh, who's the dude that does that? What's his name? Tucker, you probably know him. You probably watch that
Clavicular.
Stuff. Let's have him on the show.
Oh, I've heard that name.
Roast
Dude,
him.
he constantly will like make appearances and just get roasted, get pissed off, and leave.
I was gonna say, let's have him on and
Looks
just
Maxers are
roast
probably the most insecure people on the planet.
Oh, 100%.
Like, it's not even
freaky.
close.
It's freaky.
That's funny. Why is my camera not tracking me?
You got to palm
Track me,
high
Tiny.
five it. Well, Alpha Oat Sing. I don't know if you're still here or not, but I tried to unmute you. We'll see if it worked or not.
I mean,
I'm not feeling confident. No, I see even muted messages on the back end thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's how I saw he called me fat.
Well, you didn't clarify which one he was calling fat. It could have been any of us.
I don't know what he meant by
didn't
stop
clarify.
crying, though. I don't think I cried.
I don't think you did either.
I don't know what mustache bet. I think he's calling you Mustache Daddy.
I think he's just hoping. As we all
fair.
know.
Maybe he wants a mustache ride. Does he want to come over?
Super Trooper style. Who
Going
wants
for-
a mustache ride? Oh, I do. I want one.
Oh God. God, I haven't seen that movie for so long, man. I always forget that. Look at the volume on Spy right now. 11 million. We're just absolutely breakneck volume here. Just massive volume. Massive volume. I always look at that volume like midway through the morning and it just makes me cry because it's just junk. It's just crap. Dude, they're still slapping those NVTSs. Okay, we are going to keep an eye on these here. They're starting to get more interesting because they keep slapping those. Let's see that here. Yeah, it's interesting when they keep slapping them there. I mean, I've already moved 5% there. These are interesting. A little interesting there. Let's see. Man, oh man.
All right, he is still here, and the unmute didn't work. So I'm going to try to figure this out, Alpha. We'll get this figured out, hopefully, by the next show. I don't even know what Elon's doing with this dog shit platform, but I'm going to try to figure it out. Oh, my God, dude. Fix your platform, please. We need it for the homies.
Oh, so stupid. Just come hang out on YouTube. It's on YouTube, and you can chat. Let's see.
AMA, everything you just said is true about long-term levels too, homie. But I'm not much of a long-term trader or an investor. I'm an intraday trader personally. I swing options, but usually for a few days. I'm not usually in an options position for months at a time. I don't think Anthony's like that either. But
no.
I'm not sure what you mean by alternative data, but for investing and stuff, yeah, fundamentals are kind of the way. But when you really think about it, fundamentals are just as wonky as technical analysis is, because I would argue the vast majority of the big names we see on the market, their stock price is way the fuck overvalued compared to their fundamentals. Like every single one. Yeah, it depends on how much you're like an EBITDA guy. I'm not much of an investor either. I'm just a straight up trader, homie.
And the stock doesn't always move with the fundamentals either. Like you
can
what
get an
happened
amazing earnings call and just knife.
Yeah, you saw what happened with JP Morgan yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Like they tanked absolutely after that it recovered. So I mean, like, it's I don't want to say, it's
yeah,
not
you have
like
PE and DCF, but I would argue the PE shit's way inflated too relative to stock price.
Yeah, you
like,
look at all the tech
if I were
stuff.
wanting to like invest long term, I wouldn't be buying shares in anything right now personally. I don't think what I think is going to happen is we're going to have a blow off top from all this AI shit. We're going to moon. It's going to be crazy. And then it's going to explode. I wouldn't be surprised if the NASDAQ does exactly what it did during the dot-com bubble, where we had one little last hurrah straight to Jupiter, and then shit exploded. I wouldn't be buying shares of anything personally, but I'm also not much of an investor. My homie Nate, that I'll have on at some time, is a huge dividend investor guy. And when he comes on as a guest, he'll be kind of the go-to for you to listen to on that. He's very, very, very savvy. He's got an appointment. He won't get back in time. We'll probably be done by the time he's done. But maybe Friday, maybe Monday or Wednesday of next week. We'll have him on soon. He's really good with long-term options, too. He'll sit in a calendar spread for months. Really, really smart guy. Really good investor. He's full-time. He lives off of his dividends for the most part. He'll be a really good episode for those who are more interested in that. But for the show and stuff, I'm mostly just scalping. We'll take longer term options trades. A lot of the ones that Anthony screenshots and saves are what he deems playable flow or interesting enough to follow up on, and he tends to enter some of those as well. At least near strikes to them. But yeah, my timeline even for options trades is like a week to 2 weeks tops. Yeah, I didn't mean to get spicy. We've been having some shit in chat the last few weeks, AMA, so sorry if I was a little too harsh in my response. And Alpha, I'll keep trying to unmute you, dude. I don't know what the fuck to do. What was what?
Something came flying down the stairs.
Oh, shit.
Let me just take a peek here quick. I'll be back in like a second. What the hell was that?
There's just like a raccoon in his house.
Bro got a bat? What is happening?
I don't know.
Did I ever tell you that in my college house, we had like 4 bats show up in our house over the course of like 2 years?
Dope.
It was
Bats
awesome.
are
It's
cool.
just the dog. It's just the dog.
They're not great when you have a cat though. Like, and the cat would like grab them and pin them down.
Where'd it go?
We have like in our neighborhood, there's just like 50 million herds of deer that hang out in people's yards. And they don't give a shit about anything. A couple weeks ago, my dog was squaring up with a young buck who fresh new antlers. And my dog just squared up on him like he was going to start shit. The deer didn't care, obviously. The deer gave 0 fucks whatsoever that he was doing that. And not only that, I ran at the deer and I got within 5 feet of it and he didn't even blink. Those deer don't give a fuck, dude. He did not care.
Did you guys see that video, that like old guy that got like hit by the bison over the weekend or whatever that was?
Yeah, dude, holy shit. Yeah.
Dude,
oh yeah, he went flying in the air, dude. That was crazy.
Yeah, bro got blasted. Hopefully he's alive.
It's the dog being a crackhead. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. No, not me, camera. Look at the dog. Come on. What are you doing here, dog?
Just chilling.
Hank.
He's like, what?
Crazy dog.
I'm here.
He brought his blue. Oh my god! He brought this thing down here. This blue chicken. You want to see what he does with it? You want to see what he does with this blue chicken?
I'm
Hey,
kind of afraid.
Can you show that on camera?
Oh,
That's
you'll
why
be
I
able
said
to
I'm
see
kind
it.
of afraid.
You'll be able to see it. Oh yeah, he's getting ready.
Your fat ass is in the
Smell
way,
that
bro.
chicken.
Move your gigantic self.
Don't track me, Tiny.
Does that work?
Instantly tracks him.
I said untrack.
Does that work?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
you're
can set up
supposed to.
voice commands and shit. Mine are all hand
Don't
gestures
track
that were
me.
built in.
Dude, bro.
Guys, you can set it. You can talk to it, guys.
Stop tracking me.
Oh, that's
Tiny,
awesome.
stop tracking me. Don't track me, Tiny. Tiny. God.
Anyway.
Whatever.
Holy
So, anyways,
shit.
Alpha says NVTS
I-
looking sketchy with this chip sell-off, but these are getting hit for far dated out. Yeah, the chip stuff is why NVTS exploded to begin with. Back when I was looking at it at like $2 a share, they got to deal with NVIDIA. I was tracking some $4 calls that were like 100% out of the money when they filled, and those shits ran like 15,000%. I was pissed. I was so pissed.
I missed my short because of somebody, and I'm gonna blame the dog back here.
I think it was your fault not knowing how to work your
I
camera.
was eyeing the 75-65 there for a little drop, and there it is. Of course, the one trade I don't get. Oh, what are you gonna do? Come here. Hey, you want to say hi to the camera? Come here, baby. Come here. Come say hi. Oh, you got a boner. Ew. Okay, I never mind.
Great.
I touched his boner.
Oh.
Ew.
Great.
You don't need to talk about
Okay,
that.
that
bro.
was
All right.
disgusting.
Well,
Sorry,
the
bud.
show just
You're
got
okay.
way weirder than the Red Bull can mushroom head.
You're okay, buddy. Yeah, I touched a different
Fucking
mushroom
Christ.
head down here. You're a little troublemaker. What are you doing? You want to come read some flow? You want to come read some flow? You want to come read some story, old cutie? He's like, dude, leave me the fuck alone. What are you doing? He's just hanging out with me back here. Stop tracking me, Tiny.
Dude, I am searching every way possible to find out how the hell to unmute people in the chat. Everything's just like, go to their
You still can't do
profile. Go to their profile and unmute them. It's not a thing. That isn't what it is, dog.
Hi, buddy. Oh, look, I got it to unmute. Oh, kind of whatever. Look at that. Just me and my homie chilling back here. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? He's like, are you going to go get food soon? That's all he cares about. I'm just waiting for that food, man. And now, okay, yeah, this camera's like, why are you, okay, whatever. Baby, track me? And then it won't track me? I don't fucking know.
The struggle
blame
is
Tucker.
real. We haven't done anything options related for the last half an hour.
We looked at the NVTSs. We looked at the NVTS. Dude, those NVTSs already popped 177. They're up at 192. Dude, they're still slapping that too. Oh, that's funny. What about these VRTs? A little smaller size here. We'll take a peek at them. Guess we can do something options related. Let's see.
All right, Alpha, if you're still here, go ahead and close down the stream, refresh the page entirely, and come back in, and let's see if that worked. I'm not holding my breath because I'll probably die, but it's worth a shot. Supposedly, you're supposed to be able to click the deleted message and click mute again, and it will unmute, and I don't believe it, but we're going to see. Elon, this is goddamn ridiculous, brother. You gotta get this shit together, dude. You can't. My God.
Hey, at least they redid the look of everything in the studio.
Yeah, at least
it looks pretty.
At least it's dark mode now. That's super helpful. The everything app. Oh, that one's getting muted and banned for sure.
The
Fuck
just
outta
code? What the hell was that?
That's absolutely a crypto address.
Oh, is it okay?
Fuck
I've
out
actually
of
never
here,
seen that
bro.
before.
Yeah, that didn't work, Alpha. This shit's busted. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna keep trying. I'll keep looking, man. I don't fucking know. Oh my god, Twitter, please.
Oh,
all right. So what we're gonna do, Alpha, is come back on. Well, stay here and hang out with us. I'll still see your chats on the back end if you have requests and shit. But Friday's stream, maybe if it's a completely new feed, it'll reset. I have no idea. I don't even know who to petition, because if you ask Twitter's support for anything, they just ignore you. Even if you're a big account. We had issues with setting delegates on the account for the streams. So now I'm like straight up logged into the account because the delegate system was broken. They never responded to us. Unusual Whales isn't a small account. It's a high traffic account. And they straight up never responded. But I'll reach out and be like, hey, can you fucking fix this?
DM Elon directly.
Yeah, hey man.
Be like, hey, can you fix your
what the hell is going
studio?
on with SNDK? Are they getting shit on like other chip star? Because SNDK is
I think so.
A lot of chip peripherals.
I believe they are.
Was
down
it
12% again today?
Was it SanDisk?
We
crucial,
looked at
right?
something on SanDisk. We
Yeah.
looked at something on SanDisk on
But
there.
SanDisk is the one I think that said consumer grade RAM can get fucked, and they're only going to focus on data center shit now, which is crazy because they make Crucial, which is one of the main commercial use case computer proponents. So that's
I know.
Hey, but at least that toilet company started making RAM.
Yeah. I'm waiting for them to come up with a toilet that analyzes your, droppings using AI. It's an AI poop analyzer. Hey, there's your $1 million idea. If you can design
Here's
a
the
toilet
verdict.
that
You're
can do that.
Stop eating that, and I'll be like, you're right.
Like,
but I'm not gonna.
Oh, McDonald's again.
That is a head and shoulders on SanDisk for anybody who believes in that.
That's nasty, and look at the acceleration there too.
Right through that negative gamma zone. I wonder if they flushed it again.
This is Mondays, just FYI, but I know we looked at Monday on here, and I think we highlighted a lot of that negative gamma on this one here too. And I know that absolute gamma was at 1650 at the time. Obviously, we're way past that now. But today, yeah, look at your 2 day out, all that
range now, right? Yeah, they are.
Yeah, we went through all that negative gamma there. I mean, we were trading at a high of, get out of the way, 1698 today. So we went through all that negative gamma there. And again, you just see how it acts as acceleration through that 9 days out. I mean, there's still negative gamma down there. I mean, this thing was up like 300. I mean, even going back, let me just pop this in here. Like from a week view, like look at last like December, or well, no, this is March or April this year. December of last year, this thing was up 939%. Like,
hey, dumbass, yes, you're muted. You can't spam your bullshit fucking code, but you can keep trying. And no, you did not go to high school with me. Get the fuck out of here. I promise.
What the hell?
I promise. Get that shit out of here.
That's a weird
thing to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking get out.
Yeah, look where even with the massive pullbacks here, like it seems, really, really horrible. But look, from December to now, they're still 580 some %. Like it's, that thing just absolutely mooned there. Yeah. Thing for flow on it. I'm sure those net premiums are pretty not looking too pretty. I mean, for high school, for just plot twist, he was just bullied you and you did his homework for him. Maybe he bullied you and you did his homework for him.
I fucking doubt that in high school.
It just
maybe
failed. He's coming back.
Before I grew a pair.
I'm just looking at the premiums on SanDisk here. Like, there hasn't been big spikes in the put premiums, so I'm.
I didn't even do my own homework. Why the hell would I do someone else's? What are you talking about?
I always kind of wish somebody would have like tried to bully me to do their homework. I'd just do it wrong. Just be like, you want me to do your math? Okay, have fun. Good luck.
Anyway, Sandus.
Yeah, not much for flow today. Just a lot of bid side stuff. Maybe some bid side puts coming in here. Maybe they're selling these 44% all the money 16 days out. He's look a little, it's kind of a little blocky here. A little block trader. Yeah, it's just all coming in right. That's a first transaction there, so not really a clean read on that one.
Speaking of clean reads.
Oh, great. Enjoy. Enjoy. Don't fall in.
I'll
Don't
do my
fall
best.
in.
I'll be right back. About 1.5 pounds later.
All right, let's take a peek at the feed.
A
See if
pound
anything
and a
else is
half?
I
How
don't
much
know. Maybe
shit
he has
this
a
man
big-
got in him? Good lord.
I think he's taking a piss break.
Piss
Not a
and shit.
poop
Doesn't matter,
break.
man. So a pound and a half a wee? Damn.
Let's I guess we're gonna have to try to get a guest on that's a doctor and see if they can actually, verify he's losing a pound and a half. Looking through the tape, not much coming in on that tape now. Yeah, this is it for the tape today for me. Just very, very light. Marvell 2 days out. These are 6%. Double tap there. Would have to check open interest. Already down significantly. How's that? Let's see how that heat map's kind of looking today. Oh, it's actually tech's getting killed, semis getting killed, hardware's getting smacked, communications are up. Yeah, I mean it's kind of your mags bringing us down here, Nvidia. Look how big Nvidia is here compared to everything else. Tucker, do you think Nvidia is gonna weigh on the market if it's this big compared to everything else?
I'm gonna guess probably.
Just say yes. Look at that. See, you're smart. You're a very
Yeah.
smart guy. That's why I keep you around here. You do a great job, Tucker.
Thank you.
You
Thank
do a great job. Great job. Jeez. I heard his door. I heard his door creak. I'm back a pound and a half later. Let's see. He's back. I hear him.
Baby, I'm back!
I wasn't expecting that.
He like bounds into the room like, so much later. He looks like floating. Like
I
it's
can
like
fucking
moon.
fly.
Me and Tucker decided we're gonna have a doctor on to kind of diagnose you to see why you're losing a pound and a half of piss. Because that doesn't sound very healthy.
Fine. I stay hydrated. You talk shit about caffeine. I drink plenty of water in between.
Yeah, I need to drink more water.
I'm fat now, but I used to do MMA and be a personal trainer. I know how to stay hydrated. And get really dehydrated. Did some dumb shit for weight cuts back in the day.
Those Nvidia puts are still printing 550 all the way up to 618 now. Yeah, 20. See, and like that's the thing too. Like these are up 20% right now. I'm throwing a stop on something like this. Like I'm not letting these go back down to break.
Plus 20%
like,
on an expensive contract feels nice regardless. That's $100 per contract right there.
Yes. Yeah, I mean $5 there. Actually, yeah, about 106 there. Yeah. I mean,
you were my classmate in high school. I'm a little bit older than high school, brother. I'm still hung up on that. That's so fucking funny.
Oh, he said he is?
Yeah. He said you are. He said send this bruv with a bunch of V's. You are my classmate in high school. I don't know where that T came from. But
is that real?
I'll hit that with the doubt.gif, baby.
I didn't know you were still in high school.
That'd be fucked. How awkward would prom be? Fucking weird. I was still dating my high school girlfriend for about a year after I graduated high school, and I went to prom with her senior year, and I knew everybody, and they all knew me, but it still felt really fucking weird. I graduated young too. It felt weird. It felt weird.
Oh, you're the young kid in your class?
Yeah, summer birthday. I almost graduated high school at 15, but decided to stay for my senior year.
Geez, you're that young?
Huh? I'm older than
No,
you.
never. Oh, no, you're not. I'm older than you.
When's your birthday?
I'm September of '92.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you are a little older.
Yeah, I am older than you.
Probably graduated same
Piped
year,
out.
though.
2011?
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay. Oh God, you would have been in my class. Oh my God, that would have been
Yeah,
bad.
in grade school, they were going to bump me up a grade. My dad said, fuck off, and didn't let him. And that was probably for the better, because I hated everybody in the class above me. I would have gotten into a lot more fights than I did.
Yeah, I think they wanted to. I was like right on the edge. I'm happy they didn't bump me up because that would have sucked.
Yeah, they were going to have me skip like second grade or some shit, which seems really pointless. Doesn't that seem really pointless?
Like you could skip kindergarten or something, but like second grade,
Yeah,
that's like where you're
pointless.
like, you know, learn your ABCs.
You're making all your
friends.
If you didn't learn your ABCs until second grade, I doubt everything about your learning.
You doubt everything about my learning.
Yeah, it was like I don't know what's going on in those schools if you're learning ABCs in second grade, man.
I don't even know what we learned in second coloring. I don't know.
Yeah, they almost made me skip a grade, so I would have been even younger, and then I almost graduated my junior year and decided not to. But it pissed off a lot of teachers because they let me skip prerequisite classes in order to let me do it, and then I didn't do it. And they were like, "What the fuck, man?" Yeah, I stayed for, believe it or not, knowing my personality on the show, I stayed for theater. I stayed my senior year to do all-state choir, all-state band, and theater.
You're going to sing us a song there?
Nope.
So now he doesn't want to sing. Sings all the other times, but not
it's
now.
Not annoying. It's only fun when it's annoying.
Man.
And hey, unlike you homies that are basically Canada Junior, our all-state mattered. Our all-state was internationally recognized. Thank you very much.
I think our cheerleaders were. I mean, I wasn't in cheerleading, but like, you know, I think they were.
You were the top of the pyramid, like, just all those poor girls down there trying to hold your ass up. Just everybody's fucking shaking. Just. Oh, that's the punishment now. You got to wear a cheerleader outfit. I had to wear a French maid outfit. You can wear a cheerleader. And it's got to be as skimpy as mine was. You got to keep that shit fair, brother.
So what's Tucker going to have to wear then one of these bets?
I don't know. Tucker's got the best head of hair. He's the one who has to shave it.
No!
Ooh, yeah. No, actually,
do not do this to me. I'm going to get bald in like 40 years, okay? God, just give me 40 years.
Tucker, while you were gone on Monday, actually, me and Nick did make a bet, and the bet was, I don't remember what the bet was, but whoever was right, like, you'd have to shave your head. So, like, the bet was made, and me and Nick both agreed on it. And well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He has to shave his head.
You guys.
Hey, Chad, sound off. That totally happened. It totally happened. Remind us.
It might have just happened in the chat between us. I was just like, "Oh, say this."
Big Loudy says I have lore.
And wait,
yeah, my life's a shit show, brother. I got some lore.
We should fly Tucker out and shave his head live.
That'd be funny.
That'd be fun.
Let's do it. Let's do it at your house, so we don't have to deal with my dog screaming at us. They both like. The little redhead that I've shown on the show that hangs out in that closet back there, he's hit or miss. He was an abuse rescue. It took me about a year to train his fear aggression out of him. And then 2 years later, he got really sick. He got meningitis and almost died. And that fucked his brain all up. He has his fear aggression again, and nothing I've done has been able to get it to go away. But once he warms up, he's fine. He's not going to like bite or anything like that, but he will scream at you so much. But yeah.
We can just put...
The other one's just a snoozer. She loves everyone.
I'm gonna put him in a room alone with Tucker, just see what happens.
Yeah. He's the one that if somebody like broke in,
he'd
be ripping Achilles tendons off and shit.
Jesus.
She, the other one, our poofy one. You guys have seen her. They haven't. I can find a picture later or something. But she's the one that looks like a black wolf. She will walk right up to an invader and be like, "Hey man, what's up? You trying to hang out? You want to party?
Yeah,
you want to pet me?
That's what
Can I jump on you and lick your face? Be friends?" She would not give a shit. Somebody could be piss pounding me in the living room and she would not care. he would rip a throat out though. He doesn't fuck around. There was like an ongoing thing where my girlfriend didn't think he liked her because he's very testy about his personal space. She and I were fucking around in the kitchen once. This dog doesn't bite people. He bit one person when I first got him, after I warned that person that I'm still working on his fear aggression, to not corner him, don't crowd him. If he gives a grumble, walk away. She trapped him in a corner and he bit her belly fat. I was like, maybe don't do that, you stupid bitch. Don't do that. That's dumb. That's stupid. I told you not to. But he's never bitten anyone since, except for me, when he thought that I was attacking my girlfriend. When there was a fake fight that he thought was real, he protected her. And I was like, I don't think you have any problems with him not liking you. And for context to his fear aggression, when I adopted him, I was in Southeast Asia on a study abroad scholarship. And I wasted that money on travel instead of the research I was supposed to be doing because I'm a piece of shit. And I saw him on Pet Finder 3 weeks before I was going to be back. And he was really cute. I was like, I want that dog. And so I emailed him and I said, I'm not going to be in the States for another 3 weeks. So if he's still there, I want to come visit and meet him. And they're like, oh, he'll still be here. And I was like, why? He's really cute. He's young. Why would they not? When I met him, I found out why. That fear, he would come nowhere near me. It took me 2 hours of baiting him with goldfish snacks to get him to come anywhere near me. And by the time I left, he was sitting in my lap being my homie. It made the foster mom cry because he'd never done that for anyone.
Awesome.
But they turned down 25 applicants before me because he would not go anywhere near them. He was too terrified, too aggressive. They were going to keep him if I didn't work out. And luckily I worked out 26 times the charm. But he's my little homie. He's my little guy. That was fucking 12 years ago, dude. Holy shit.
Jeez.
Nope, 11. 11 years ago. It was 2015.
Jeez.
15 question? 2014. Fuck me. It's been 12 years. You're an old bitch, buddy. Old as shit. That sucks.
Jeez.
I like how it just got like completely quiet. Just completely dead silent after that. Any thoughts or opinions on what's going on with FinHum, Axiom Quant, and Massive? No clue, homie. I can't really testify to competitors for the most part. I've only used a couple of them, mostly for personal research. I will say, bias aside, I'm not somebody who's huge on company loyalty in general. I think if you work a job and you've been working it forever, if you get jerked around, there's no reason to be loyal to them. Obviously, I haven't had that at Unusual Whales, but my Unusual Whales preference existed long before I worked here. It's more affordable. The data's cleaner. We're very, very reachable. Like in our Discord server, you can just tag the support channel and you'll get an answer within an hour. I have a little bit of a bias because I've worked here for so long. My face was the first one on the company from the streams and the videos and education I've made for the company. So there is a bias there, I'd say. But even if there weren't, I would say we're the way to go for that. But I don't know anything about Massive. I've seen Axiom Quant, but no opinion.
It should tell you, when other companies try to copy your UI, like, so you're doing something right. There's a couple
that look copy pasted and then recolored, I'd say. But that's neither here nor there. We're just hanging out, man. I'm just a guy. I think part of why I'm always front facing is A, because I'm loud as shit and I don't have any problem being on camera, and B, I'm a straight shooter, dude. When there's an issue that I'm not fond of on our site, it gets brought up and eventually gets fixed. We always have stuff in the pipeline. We're always building and fixing shit. Well, this has been a fun half hour. What the fuck have we?
Yeah.
Have we even done anything?
Nothing else for full. I mean,
Nasdaq made a new low and bounced off of it, I guess.
Yeah, that feed's dried up pretty.
I guess I'll pull open one of my filters, see if I have anything spicy in there. I think we already looked at everything that popped up for mine, though.
Kind of, yeah. Everything that looks spicy.
Which is fine. We can fuck around.
It's just one of those days. Man, they keep popping up at that 75-70 keeps growing,
look how bare
man.
my feed is. We're 2 hours into the market, and this is all I have. That's it.
Yep.
That is it. And this isn't even one of my super restrictive filters. Like, this one's not that restrictive. Like, this isn't very restrictive. Wow, dude. What's our volume like today?
It was like 11 million last time I checked. I think I might have checked when you were taking a piss. I don't know. 12 million right now, 13 now. I mean, we're,
nowhere
we're
near
getting
averages. There. Yeah, we'll see. I doubt we get to that 30-day average.
Yeah, dude, that 30-day average just keeps dropping every day. I mean,
the Marvel that I have on here might be interesting. Keyword might.
Marvel's already down like 7% on the day.
Yeah, and these are
just
puts.
Look at that.
They filled
at
at 315.
Look at that decline in that volume on SPY there. Yeah, I mean, it's just there. Look at our cute little candle today. It's a little Tucker candle, a little cute candle.
Candle.
Just a little adorable candle.
I knew you had a crush on Tucker, dude. Called that shit.
Tucker's adorable. What are you talking about? Tucker's the only one that also has a good background.
What does
in
that
their stream
mean?
Channel.
What does that mean?
You have a guitar back there that you never play for us. Like, you should be playing me and Tucker songs.
Dude, those
every
strings
day.
are older than Tucker. Like these. If my
Jeez.
mic even picks this up, anybody with half of an ear will hear out of tune. Bad. They are old. I think I put these strings on in like 2016 and haven't changed them.
Oh shit! White Boy can play.
I don't think that sounds bad.
No, that
That
sounds
sounds bad to
That's
me.
because the guitar is nice.
Look at him go.
It's just power chords. All I did was punk band.
It's more than I could do. You want me to pull out my rock band guitar and we can jam together?
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Just click, 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 click.
It's
It's like it's like the South Park episode where they're just click, click, click. Oh man, he's really jamming to that song.
Wet Show Jr. says, "What trade you taking, boys? You missed a shitload of shorts earlier. I'm done for the day on the scalping. We've been fucking around for the last half an hour, man. My flow feed is dry. His flow feed is dry. We haven't seen new requests in a minute. We're literally just hanging out with the lowest concurrent viewers we've ever had on the show. We're at like 90. We usually have like 200 to 250 concurrent. We're down to 90. We suck today, I think, is what that tells us.
Look what's going on in the market though. Look what's going on in the
Nothing.
market. Who's sitting here trading this? I mean, you can't trade that. You can't trade that. I mean, there's nothing like.
And then I turned into that guy at the party who pulls a guitar out for no fucking reason. Just that.
I mean,
I tried so hard my whole life to avoid being that guy. I'm not even a guitar player. I just play songs that I like. I hear a song I like, I learn it quick, and then I don't touch the fucker for a year.
I mean, technically, I asked you to play a
Hey,
song
Wet Show, if
for
you have any
us,
general
so.
questions, feel free to ask, man. Just because
Yeah,
I'm done scalping doesn't mean we can't still have a show. If you have any questions
Yeah,
or any flow you want to look at, let us know. Give us something to fucking do.
Give us something to do.
It is dope seeing familiar names though from the old days of Twitch. I didn't think anybody from the old days would come back. There's only really one guy on Twitch in the stock space. And granted, our channel never popped off like his does, ever, not once. I think at our peak we had like 2,000 concurrent viewers. Fuck. We had like 2,000 concurrent viewers on Twitch once, and that was during the Russia invasion when I was doing some news coverage of it. And I got DDoSed on that episode. That was fun. But the stock guy on Twitch is fucking dope. He's a good dude. He does a lot of teaching, a lot of charting, a lot of fundamentals conversation, takes a lot of questions. He's extremely entertaining, and he's about the only one on Twitch with much to say as far as viewership in the stock space. That's part of why I stopped doing Twitch. Because there's not a whole lot of traction to glean if you haven't been there for forever. But he started off small and built himself up. Really impressive, and he's a good guy. I like the stock guy. He doesn't take bullshit sponsorships, which is cool. Can't say that about most Furus. Hell yeah, Wet Show, dude. We're here to help if we can. This show's like really fuck aroundy, as you saw. It's not quite just straight up flow reads like the old days were. We take live trades as well. but we fuck around mostly. Now, this is a good time to bring up, though, the office hours page. If you're unfamiliar with it, all of our live streams will be posted here at all times. You can add them to your calendar and whatnot. Every Monday and Wednesday. This one's already happening, actually. Wecho, if you want to fuck off on this show, go to this link I'll drop in Twitch for you and go to that Zoom. Go to the Zoom link. Because that's Snorlax, and he's doing a Zoom call literally right now. It started 10 minutes ago, where it's much more beginner-friendly. He does breakdowns of the website. He does general onboarding. You can ask platform questions. That is more important than what we're doing right now. I'm going to share that everywhere. Everywhere. If you're in the Twitter one, too, and you want more beginner-friendly shit while we wrap up for the next 20 minutes or so, go to that link and join the Zoom call. That is
a Zoom call.
That is the beginner friendly. That is the beginner friendly stream. It happens every week, and it's called Office Hours for a reason. It's a lot more educational, questions, answers from the guy whose brain is behind a lot of the design on the site. He helped get a lot of the features of the site going. He handles a lot of support shit. If you don't know Snorlax_UW on Twitter, follow them, because he is the OG of Unusual Whales Flow. You're going to learn a lot more from him than us. You're going to see how we do our intraday scalping and whatnot, and that's just how I trade. You'll see how we look at flow and what flow we like. Anthony saves the ones we like. But if you're looking to learn the platform, looking to learn more basics, go there. Get out of my show and go there. You're going to learn a lot more there than me picking up a guitar and showing how out of tune it is. That's what the show's succumbed to today. But go check that out, folks. That is the way to go. Tucker, we double shared it.
Bruh.
Bruh.
No, you did.
How did I share it twice?
I did not copy that.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, well then
No, that
fuck
was
me,
not
I
me.
guess. I'm the asshole.
I was like, what are you talking about, double
That
share?
checks out. Yeah, no problem, Wecho. We'll be here Friday morning, same time, same place. But for today, go there. That is the beginner-friendly one of the week. I'm glad we caught that. Usually I miss it. I miss the timestamp because we're fucking around. But I like to send people there from the show.
I was sitting there talking, and I'm like, "Why is he not hearing me?" I had my mic muted. He's talking about those. He's talking about those CRNXs or CRNIXs or whatever that went like 1,300% right now.
Dude, yeah. That was news. Buyout news, I think it was. Here, let me check. I tweeted about it.
Something.
He tweeted about it, and I retweeted it with context. The fuck is it? No, that was nuts. He caught that one during his Thursday stream on Discord. Load. Dude, Twitter is pissing me off today, dude. CRNX. Yeah, 1,300% is not what it went, my man. It went, at the time of my tweet, I guess we'll have to pull it up to look at it, but at the time of my tweet, it was up 28,480%. Yeah. 10 cents to 28.58. That's fucking nuts.
Wasn't it like 5,000 to like 1 million something?
Yeah, it was 5,000 to 1.5 milli. Dude, Brad is on some bullshit with his AI images today. Look what he did to my room.
Oh my god.
Oh, and it deleted the logo off my guitar. And it killed my bird. Brad, what did it do to my bird? Brad, what did it do to my bird?
Holy shit.
Dude, that is a mess. Oh my god. That's like my bedroom growing up.
You got the switchboard going too.
The banjo, the electric guitar banjo. Hold on. Hold on. It's got a banjo body, but a guitar neck and head. What is going on here, Brad? What are you doing?
It's got he's got your dumb goofy smile down perfect.
Yeah, AI gets my dumbass face down pretty well. I don't know what's going on with my eyes there. But it killed my guitar. Yeah, see what? So this is why you go to the educational one on Wednesday.
Like, I mean, you know, when we have good flow and like requests, that's a little different. But there's nothing going on.
Yeah,
like
we hang out.
It's
sometimes.
like Friday. It's like Friday.
And it is.
Oh, look at I was
Now
like,
what?
what are all those apples hitting there? No, it's all big multi. Like, we can take a peek at it though. Oh, here you go. You
Woo,
want
piece
to
of
do this
hand.
one? You want to do this one?
Fuck. I'm going roll.
Just see.
I'm just gonna say fucking roll. I don't care. It's a
Now look
roll.
at that open interest
Yeah,
on that.
I don't care. It's probably a spread because it's so far out, but that's nasty. I don't like that. I don't like it.
Ew.
Doo doo.
Galaxy spreads. God, I hate I got
Galaxy spread's just gonna make us start talking about whippets again.
Galaxy pissed me off. It came back to break even like 3 times and then never went back on. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Oh, that's the most exciting trade on there is a big Apple spread.
I mean, the Marvel one was interesting. They kind of bought it at high a day if
Was
it
it
was
the-
indeed by
the
120s,
1016
I think.
120s?
Here, let me pop I closed it because I was doing other shit. I suck. Here we go. It was the 145s for 821. 145s 821. That one's clean too.
Mine's a little different. Yeah, this one looks like an ad here almost. 1,000.
looks
You
like a
got
double
another
tap.
1,300 there. And take a peek at it.
The
You'll get 2 minutes
The
of
145s are a little less clean because they have 1,300 open interest on 1,900 volume, but it looked very entry-y to me.
Let's see, Ivy Spike spots filling with the ask, couple cent below the ask. And then you get another IVD increase there in your spot price. Yeah, these look interesting. When do we have 43 days? So these overlap.
Mind you, we're already
earnings,
down
but-
6.5%. And that's why the 145s were kind of iffy, I guess. Because again, we had high open interest.
I
on
don't.
them, so
They might not hit me.
They might
Here
not
we
hit your
go.
filter. Like I said, yep, there they are. It looked very trim and entry to me because there were a series of 100 size orders followed by a 400 size order. The total size at the time that I caught it was around 1,400, not 19. But
I don't like when it does this too. I don't like when it does that.
Oh, it's doing that because of the bid ask. If you look at
It's
that,
yeah,
those fills are
yeah. It's
315,
the
bid in the
it's
ask
the
for 310. I hate
yeah,
that shit too, but you know they stayed the course on those 315 fills.
yeah. I mean, these look.
That sending fills
Why
is
you-
a cheat too because it only had one fill at 310 and then
Yeah,
it had that one at
yeah.
314.
And the
I'm kind of leaning bot. Now, whether they're to open, you can't say for sure because of the open interest. None of the size of those transactions were bigger than the volume plus open interest. So not a guaranteed opener, but I get a feeling. There's that 1356 size on the 120s.
Yeah, they're all kind of at the probably they're high. Okay, so yeah, those 120s we just looked at. So the double tap on the 120s, then the 145. No, that's one we just looked at. Jeez, dude, the 2-day out 195 puts there. Yeah, this one's a double check that open interest. You got 1,000 there, then you got another 1,000 there. I mean, 240. I mean, be kind of stupid to take that trade 245 to 250, but I've seen it happen multiple times. This is a double check that open interest, and we do have open interest on it already. Not a big candle though, so yeah, you can double check that open interest. And again, 2 days out and you're chasing something that's down
I'm gonna end the
6%.
poll. I'm ending the poll. Stop it. Stop voting.
Oh, are they voting that the song's good?
A couple more came in. It was winning 65% to 35%, and now it's at 54.46. I'm ending it before it stops fitting my bias.
You can stop. You and your chill with the election fraud.
Vote. Stop the
Chill with the election fraud over here. He's over here rigging the polls. Look at that.
Hey, if they can do it, I can do it too. Only fair. But I'm changing the song. I'm being very clear about that. That's happening regardless of the vote. I hate that song so much. It's so hokey. It sounds like a YouTube ad just interrupted your fucking your podcast. I can't listen to that song anymore, dude. I hate it so much.
You should make a song.
Yeah, I would
Make
if
your
I didn't
own
suck
song.
at guitar. I would like to commission one. The jam that we use, that lo-fi jam I use and everything, all the intros for the videos and the podcast episodes I use, it's a bop, man. I like that lo-fi vibe. I commissioned that in like 2022 and just use it for Unusual Whales shit. I would like to do that with something more punk oriented to fit the energy of the show, because we are not a lo-fi show. We are not a lo-fi show. Plus, that new animation I'm going to have for our intro, commissioned as well from a homie that Tucker found that makes really cool shit. That, I think, what I have in mind is going to call for some screaming power chords and guitar, because it's going to be...
Oh, God.
It's going to be very in your face. Yeah, that's all. I'm gonna replace that song. I hate it.
I wish these were single leg on the apples, but another big chunk of multi. Oh, dude, they're still slamming NVIDIA puts. Hey, guess who had NVIDIA puts earlier today, though? Us.
Shocking.
Dude, this thing's still just drawing down there. I gotta see what those are. Original ones are at their 5. Oof, 615 now. Yeah, I mean, you know, something 30%. Like this. I don't care if the whale's still in. I'm up 20%. Like, throw a stop on, leave a couple run or something. But you know, if you, because I bet you anything, if we come back Friday,
a $500 contract, 20%
next week,
$100
yeah,
per contract.
Yeah, I bet you anything, we're gonna come back and this whale's gonna either be red or they didn't take profits or something. I'll bet you whatever you want. Actually, no, I don't know. I take that back. I'm not betting anything. I'm not betting anything.
He's just remembering all the whales he's seen go 100% just to close negative.
Just to...
He's like, Nate, never mind. I take that
all the time. Dude, there's still that... Whatever is going... Oh, see, these look more like a roll here. Where they're bid, and then you got the longer ask side there. These a little cleaner. Man. That's a lot going into this one. Man. Wish it was single leg. Be a little more comfortable then.
I think what I'm going to do on Friday, when we're at our peak viewership, which usually is between the start and the 1.5 hour mark, I'm going to ask people who their favorite intraday traders are. Siphon through the pump and dump scammer dog shit that I know some will name just because they might not know any better yet. And see if I can get some just random trader guests on. Because, like, again, I have my profit targets for a day and I stop. Not everybody's doing that to themselves because not everybody exploded their shit in September. It'd be dope to just have several trading segments throughout the show where we just have a different person on, show how they do, let them take a couple trades if their setups are there. Keep it a little more interesting. Plus, we would have a little less downtime where we just talk shit for an hour. But that could be good. It would lengthen the show maybe, but we'll worry about that later.
Man, oh, dude, that downside on Periscope's still looking good. That spread's just growing down there at 75.10, 75.15. But there's no volume in this market to move anything, like, without being stuck in chop. Dude, what is up with all these long-dated things getting hit now?
AMA, someone on Twitch vouched for Axion Quant for you. They're a little bit different of a setup than Unusual Whales is, so I don't feel bad passing along his message since you're on different feeds. I got no opinion.
What's this? Is this a synthetic long that just hit here?
What are those fills? I mean, could be. That's a big bet if it is. Does Salesforce have earnings yet?
In 49 days, but these are 555 days out.
Yeah, that could be synthetic.
You got
now synthetic longs are about as bullish as you can get because you will blow your asshole out violently if that stock goes down because you're losing money on the puts you sold and you're losing money on the calls you bought. You're getting reamed from both ends. But they're not always directional per se because the whole purpose of risk reversals and synthetics is to emulate shares positions just in a very expensive, dangerous manner. And since they're so far dated, that's what this feels like. This feels like a share replacement position that they want to be in long term. I wouldn't place a trade on CRM based on this, even though it's an extremely bullish position. It's almost 2 years away, man. I'm not going to buy naked calls and wait 2 years personally, unless it's like a 30% drop on the S&P 500 and I buy shares or calls, leaps. Then I'll sit in those, but not something like that. But it is an immensely bullish position, and they put a shitload of money down on it. So it is interesting.
Speaking of multi-leg stuff, have you looked in that new multi-leg tab thing here?
Dude,
where they have the...
I haven't, but it does. Now, I will say I asked about this because, as you know, when you open up a contract chart, in a spread, it gives you those, it might be this spread down below.
Yeah.
This is extremely more, dude, holy shit, my brain's done already. This is way more restrictive than that. It has to be a super clear at bid, at ask transaction. Now, it is still based on the fill within the bid and the ask spread, just like naked flow. So you have to use context clues. You can't use this as gospel. This is an estimation based on those fills. So I just wanted to put that out there. There's caveats to all data sources. That's one of the caveats here, is that it's not telling you 100% that AMD trade is a put butterfly spread. It's just saying it likely is based on the structure of how those contracts in the spread filled within the bid and the ask. So it's just like naked flow. Use it as a tool, use it as a guideline. Don't marry it as a guarantee. It's just the likelihood.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
And you still got to filter it per usual. You might not even be getting opening trades in a naked feed, just like with flow. Your mileage may vary, but if you're looking for spreads and shit, that's the place to go. It's now in the live flow feed, the multi-leg only tab.
Yeah,
that max loss is 18.2 million.
As much as I don't even look at spreads, I kind of find it interesting. Yeah, this is a CRM one there. Jeez. Oof.
Yeah, now here's the thing. That is not their max loss.
Just looking in here, man, this is interesting.
Synthetics are dangerous. They'll blow
maybe
you up.
Maybe it'll make me, do spreads at some point. I don't know. I already think, like, in my head, you're already trying to guess what somebody is, if they're buying or selling something. The spread makes it a little, you're adding in another kind of facet in there that you got to pay attention to.
We are not going to look at a 1/1000th of a penny crypto name, homie. Sorry. I'm not doing that.
We're not that bored. Not that bored.
And I don't know what the other guy means by what is the exquisite ticker. I don't know what that means.
No, I think he might have misspelled my name.
The Tucker ticker?
Was it Tucker?
I see what you did there.
Is it that fart coin thing then, if it's Tucker?
Yo, hey, you don't hear my farts, but I fart a lot. Whoa, that was pretty good.
I just double take. I was like,
you got to do like it's dead silent in the church, and you just rip one off the pew, and it's just.
Dude, I've seen those TikToks, and I just die when I watch those.
When I still worked at the university, at the Institutional Review Board, we had a stairwell that every sound echoed, and I just walked in and ripped one and sent a video of the echoing fart to like 20 people. It was loud. It echoed for a second. It was funny as hell. Good times. That's the kind of show you're getting, folks. Well, I mean, we are at the 3-hour mark.
look at Periscope too. We're just Look at. I mean, how are you gonna trade this? I mean,
just down and to the right in the slowest fashion possible. It looks like they might try to hold a higher low on the ES finally, but there's no trade here for me whatsoever until we get a break.
No volume either. What are we at? Oh, still 13. Yeah. Oh, 14. No,
oh man, we jumped. Up. Oh man,
we're ticking up.
All right, folks, let's do one last call for flow requests. And if nobody chimes in for us to look at something, we will fuck off at 30,000 views. And thanks for those of you who hung around this long. I know this episode wasn't very eventful. We basically had all the exciting shit within the first hour. and then it's just been us fucking around.
They probably
for 2
like
hours.
us. They probably like the fuck off part though, where roast each other and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, that's why people hang around.
Yeah, it's fun.
The ones that do hang around anyway. Only 100 of that 350 are still here, so.
Hey, it's a third. It's a third, and we're not even talking about trading or anything. Like that's. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be working to get more guests just in general, and maybe trickle them throughout the morning, so we have a little bit more to do during these lulls. And I know Joe's gonna make appearances on Fridays every now and again as well. That'll keep that interesting. But I need something consistent, so I'll start poking and prodding around today when I fix that fucking song. I hate it so much. I do.
We need some. You should get a market maker on here. See if you could get a market maker, somebody who works for a market maker on here. That'd be fun.
That'd actually be pretty cool.
I don't know if they'd come on though. That's the thing.
I bet someone would to just talk basic mechanics. Like they're obviously not gonna be like saying shit they're not legally allowed to, but I'm sure they would. I'll hit up Peter Tuckman too. He's funny and fun as hell. That dude makes my high energy seem like I'm taking a nap, man. That guy is awesome. He'd probably only like take up like 5 to 10 minutes though. He's a really busy dude. Anytime I see him make an appearance that's not a straight up podcast interview episode, he's in and out. But it's try
to get Jim Cramer on. Be like, hey, can you give us your picks for the rest of the year
so I can fade it?
I think that'd be fun to have a market maker on, and then just have them like use Periscope Live if they would. I don't know. You'd have to find somebody.
No, I don't think they would be legally allowed to take trades live. Is the thing.
Yeah.
Technically, people marked as an actual professional, licensed, etc., or doing it as a business or company, technically can't be doing that shit. Because,
they're supposed to be reporting that stuff live.
Technically, me doing it and you doing it is a gray area, but that's not our problem. It's still gray.
Yeah, it's gray right now. It's not black and white.
I'm wearing a gray shirt too, so it turned out well.
I kind of am too. All
right, nobody is champing at the bit here for new flow requests. We've got 27 people left on YouTube. We've got 100 left on Twitter. And a massive 10 left on Twitch. I think we can wrap up unless anybody has any specific trading or options, questions, or requests. We can probably wrap up and then come back on Friday morning for more shenanigans. More chicanery.
Here comes the 50 requests of flow right now.
Yeah, that did happen last time. I was like, last call, and we got like 10. And I was like, we're going to get to 3. All right, nobody is spamming me. I'm gonna go ahead and flip us over to cameras. Look at these beautiful gentlemen and Tucker.
So I'm more than one because unless you're talking in third person.
You can't just recycle the same joke, man. Bad luck.
Yeah, okay, fine.
But yeah, that's been an episode of WhaleWatch. We hit a couple of good trades in the morning. We only saw like 3 good flow today. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. Everything else was kind of retrospective. Really slow. We are getting a new low on SPX though. Sucks to suck there. But no entries in any way, shape, or form for me in any direction. I'm done for the day. We'll be back Friday morning. I'm gonna shoulder tap a few homies to see if anybody's available to swing in and show how they trade. Maybe take a couple of trades live. Give a little bit of diversity of thought. I don't like locking it into just what we do because there are infinite ways that people trade and utilize the tools on the site. I'm pretty locked into just interval flow, Periscope, and that's kind of it, if I'm being honest. That's about it. I did write basically most or all of the /information page on Unusual Whales, but I don't use the majority of our tools. So I need to get some more people on who do. So I'm going to look into doing that, make things a little more entertaining for folks. But other than that, guys, we will be back on Friday morning to do the same shit, hopefully with a little bit more volume in the market for something to do outside of scalping for an hour and then joking around for 2. BK asks, what's the outlook on Periscope? Right now, dude, we're kind of basing. We're right on. Let me flip over so we can take a quick look at it, and then we're gonna get out of your hair here. So now, Go ahead, Anthony.
I was gonna say all your positive gammas below us right now. You got negative gamma above us, so I mean, I think we're gonna and just kind of combining that with market tide. It's bearish market tide. Obviously, anything can change minute to minute, but I don't know. It seems like it's just gonna be kind of a slow grind down here. Obviously, when you hit these positive gamma pockets, you're gonna see price suppress a little bit.
Yeah, we're
But
like
you got a lot of
right
negative
on
gamma
top
up
of
here.
what
It's
could be
yeah.
support. Again, I said at the top of the show, I wouldn't be surprised if we just play the whole range again like we have been. But right now, volume's
And-
pretty low. I don't know if they'll have the juice. They've got 4 hours to do it. But we're right on top of the heaviest positive gamma range of the day. If they can hold this as support, I wouldn't be surprised if we push back up through that negative. But I wouldn't get married to the idea until at least the afternoon and we start seeing some of this market maker positioning move around. Not a safe entry for me in either direction. If you put a gun to my head and say enter a trade right here, right now, it would probably be long at this point just because of how the gamma positioning is below us. But in a safe follow my rules trade, I'm not taking a long until I see if they can take out that 75.30 right below us. Heaviest positive gamma there. If they hold it as support, we can get a nice bounce, but we'll have to see. There's another flip. We just saw that positive gamma at 75.40 fall off a bit. That even more makes me want to see an actual test of 75.35 before we try to long it. But it could just as well hold a support right here and go. Who knows? We really have a negative above us, like Anthony said. But nothing doing. Right now it's hands off for me if I were still trading for the day.
Yeah, a lot of short calls up there, too. A lot of short calls. So you can see a quick move up through that. That's the only thing.
Yeah, if they start pushing into that negative gamma zone again and they start closing out these short calls, that is the conditions for a faster, more aggressive move because they're buying calls to close. They'll be repositioning their SPX contracts up. But until I see it, there's no trade here. I want to see a reversal, maybe a reclaim of some of these levels that held as support around that 75.60 range. But right now, nothing doing. I wouldn't touch anything quite yet. Unless you're like, if you're in a short from this morning still, I wouldn't close it either. I'd still be in that until they invalidate the position, which they definitely have not done. But yeah, other than that, no entry for me here. But if you're already in, I would just be trailing stops, honestly. I wouldn't be out yet. All right. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. That's how the cookie crumbles, whatever the hell Walter Cronkite used to say. That's the way it was. That's the way it was. And we'll see you guys Friday morning. Thanks for kicking it with us for 3 hours of 1 hour of trading and 2 hours of dog shit. We'll see you guys Friday. Take care.
See ya. Have a good one.
Bye, guys.